All right, we here. This is an attempt to collect the debt. Whoever you hypocrite, false pretend, backbite, mumble, and grumble against will be used in that collection of a debt. These messages are always being recorded for quality assurance to make sure no side deals get cut with nobody, but everybody got to come in, brother. Red!
By the door.
Narrow path. Abraham. Yeah. Sakuk. And Jacob. You can do QA. It's all enunciation. These are the names y'all heard me use when we went down for those of the visitors. So you know the name Abraham, father of exalted nation. Yatsakut, which means he hath. And Jacob, which means what, Aki? He'll catch her. He'll catch her. So you want to know these terminologies, isn't that right? So when you go down and you pray, we don't use Isaac and Jacob. We use these terminologies because these are the names of our fathers. Abraham, which is the name of the Abbas. Fathers is what we got from these people, though. Abba, okay. Abba. I guess that's how they spell it. Anyway, y'all got it? Everybody good? See, we had to go back and look over all the different things we've been taught, we've been told, and kind of look at. So what? YTX? What'd you say? Yes, cool. You sure? Y'all sure? Sard is TS. No, we don't put no AD. What are y'all talking about? Where you get it from? No, Sakut. TS, the Sard, the Yah. All right, listen. So that those will know. The Yard, the Sard, the Ka, and the Kuf. Yasakut. What do y'all think is wrong? What? What are you saying? What do you say, boss? The who? I had the S before the T. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, good man. You got an extra credit today in class. But anyway, I'm sorry if I had the S before the T, but it's the Sard. So it's the Yard, the Sard, the Koth, and the Kuf. So in our Aleph Beth, so y'all know how this works. The Yard, this is the Yard for the YA, the Sard, which is here, and then you have the Koth. The Koth, then you have the Kuf. Was Quph? Kuf, which is an ape or a monkey. So one thing we need to know is learn our language. Learn our language helps us to identify when we write, because we're using English letterings. So when you're writing coming from our language, transitioning over from the Abari language, not Hebrew. We don't speak Hebrew. Hebrew is something created by these devils. It's Abari. Abari is the language. Hebrew wouldn't make sense simply because you don't have an H. You don't have an E or a W. So the actual language would be called Abari. And we are people that's of the Abarim. So now you would just put the M at the end of it. Anytime it ends on a YM, it's plural. In English, it ends with an S. So when you see the S at the end in English, that will refer to something being plural. When you're dealing with our language, you won't get it. You'll get a YM, which lets us know it's plural. Y'all got it? Okay. The reason why we're starting here, we're looking at this at the book of Romans 15:3. Make it 15:4. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. So what I'll try to do is write down as I'm going the different names we might call that people won't know. And what hurts us is not knowing. That's the detriment. As the book teaches in the book of Hosea, that they'll call Hosea, my people are destroyed for the lack. Isn't that right? The lack. That's a depletion. Isn't that right? Or not having enough supply of something when you have a lack of something. So our goal is to try to make sure we put back what's been taken away from us. This is why our homes are destroyed, our families destroyed. This is why we're in degradation. This is how they got us to buy into the hyper-Christianity. Christianity is part of the reason of what they use to kind of oppress us or suppress us. Y'all got me? Christianity is nothing more than an aspirin to a headache. It gives you the illusion that it's gone, but it's still there. You're just not aware of it. That's what they gave. They gave us Christianity. We thought Christianity, they gave us these nice clothes and let us drive these nice white cars and wear these jewelry and different things. All they did was give us an aspirin. You're still being oppressed. They're still gunning you down. They told you lies that we'll look to try to disprove for you and show you true. Y'all all right? All right, let's see. When you get me that, let's look at the book of Daniel. You'll hear the terminology Daniel, but the correct name is Daniel. Daniel, let's see, 10:21. Let's go ahead with Romans 15:4. The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. We're going to get the book of Daniel. Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 21. Listen.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime
were written
for our learning.
So that's what we look at. Whatsoever were written aforetime. There's no way to properly get to understand this book if you're only going to read what they're going to call the New Testament. And sometimes you have to be careful when these people give you terminology, because in saying something new, it makes something else old. Isn't that right? As though it's insignificant. Sometimes people get a new car, they don't tend to drive the old one. People get new clothes, they don't tend to wear the old clothes. They feel like it makes it insignificant. But using these terminology, we got to understand this doesn't take away, because now you're reading what they call the New Testament, and what they're telling you here is whatsoever things are written afore
time were written for our learning.
So when we go back to look at the book of Daniel, we go through all of the Nabah. We go back to look at their references. We go back to look at it because it's significant to us. They try to make it do it's insignificant. This is how Christians get out of being obedient to what they've been taught. For us, we go and we do the whole book. And all right, to properly understand it, you got to get an understanding of the whole book. So now you told us whatsoever things are written aforetime were written
for our learning,
that we through patience
and comfort of the scriptures
might
have hope.
That's what we're looking for, hope. So you can't get hope if you just take what they call the New Testament. We got to go back in here in order for us to get hope. At the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 21. Daniel, and the terminology or the name Daniel means that judge of Elohim. That's what his name means. He was a judge of Elohim, which means Elohim set this man in place to make judgment calls. See, people don't see that in yourselves. We've been taught so incorrectly by our oppressors that they said and they're giving us these lies, and we've been induced by it, and now we don't believe that we actually have any good in ourselves. We believe any good got to come from somebody white. It got to come from any other race or somebody Spanish. Anytime we get anything, it got to come from one of them. Y'all know that? Well, that's how it works. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 21. Listen.
But I will shew thee that which is noted in the scripture of Amat.
See that? Amat. The word Amat, A-M-A-T. You'll hear them use that terminology. It's for truth. So when you use the terminology Amat, it means truth. So when y'all hear them use that terminology, you'll know what they're saying. So now he said, I will shew you that which is recorded in the scripture of Amat. And there is none
that holdeth with me in these things.
But who?
Michael, your prince.
Very few people will stand when you start to show them the truth. Just like our people, we've been taught. So this is the thing that hurts us. Geological locations, directions. They've given us so many lies that we don't even have any understanding. Let's look at something. Let's look at the book of Al Ahe Dabarim. Al Ha Dabarim. They'll call this book the book of Deuteronomy. But the correct terminology would be Al Ahe Ha. Which makes sense that they'll tell you it's a sin for you to laugh because we got the Ha. How you laugh? Ha ha. Well, that's the Ha. They'll call it hey, like you're waving. H-E. When you watch the other people, when they spell it, they'll spell it H-E-Y. but it's ha. So the ha is for the word, they'll put thee. So these are the words, is what this will tell you. Y'all got it? This is what this means. When you read Deuteronomy, it's actually telling you that these are the words. Y'all got me? So all ahe dabarim is telling you that these are the words. So what we're going to do, let's go back and let's look at the word. If whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience, comfort of the scripture might have hope. Then he said he's going to show us what's noted in the scripture of truth. And he said when I show it to you, everybody not going to stand with it. Well, if that's the case, let's go back and look at what are the words. Make sense? See, when you start to understand what you're being told, and you're going to look at the book of Romans, not giving validity to our captives, but you got to look at the state we're in. So when we start to look at the book, we'll transition on some of the sayings that we use. When you go to the terminology in the Abari, you'll call mother. What's mother? For mother, good. Okay. In the Greek, it's going to be meta. I think it'd be pronounced, the phonics spelling is M-A-Y-T-A-R. Write that down, M-A-Y-T-A-R. That's going to be the phonics spelling. So in the Greek, they would call it meta. Now that meta is what they would call the mother. In the Abari, it's going to be Y'all got it? And the reason why we have to look at that, you got to look at our people in captivity, just like we are today. If we wrote a book today, what would it be written in? So would it make it wouldn't be true because that's not our original language? That's the language we spoke in on our captives. But see, when these people come along, and this is how a lot of our people come along, they do a lot of detriment to us because they'll come along and they'll try to bewitch us. They'll try to come in. This is what a detriment, like I was dealing with one that helped. He was a big help to her. But what a problem comes in when you're doing stuff, now what they try to do is let's make every Greek word come back to be Abarim, which wouldn't make sense. Because they weren't under Abarim rule. They was up under the rule of Greeks, which means they would have spoke Greek, right? So how am I going to take their Greek words and make them and convert them back to Abarim when it's not Greek? They weren't speaking Greek. Y'all got me? Let's look at something. Since I made that statement. See, that's why I tell you, a lot of these people, they're really not qualified for the job. Because, see, he had sense to say, there's no way to do that. Y'all got me? Because now you start adding, you start taking away. I'm sorry, over here, I want y'all to give me the book, the 28th chapter. Hold that for me. 28, I don't know, give me about 59. Other one, give me, before we get that, let's look at something. Give me Nakum Yah. Nakum Yah. This is what they're going to call Nehemiah. Nakum Yah. And you'll give me the book of the 13th chapter. Give me about let's say the 10th verse will be fine. Other key, give me the book of Ukanan, which they're going to call John. Ukanan, 19 and 19. Okay? So whatsoever things were written aforetime, written for our learning, so we through patient comfort of the scripture might have hope. See, another problem you'll get, everybody will start coming out giving you all these different new transliterated versions of the book. You can't trust everybody when it comes down to the writing of our book because you got to look at what's your influence. This is what hurts us. When you got a person that's a writer, how many people I got that write or written books? You're going to write based on influence. You're going to write based on influence or association. Isn't that right? Or preference. That's just it. Nobody's going to write a book if it's not their preference or they have association. Isn't that right? Or they don't have a purpose to it, right? Makes sense, isn't it? So when we start looking at these people and they start translating our book, you got to start looking at what's your influence. See, when the King James Version was actually translated, however they want to call it, transliterated, not translated, because it wasn't actually converted over. People say that. You got to start watching people that tell you stuff. You don't convert English to English. That's stupid. That's stupid. I'm going to convert English to English? Doesn't make sense. By the time King James had given the authority to translate their book in 1600, who was first King James of Scotland, not first, well, he was King James of Scotland, first King James of England. He was only giving them the influence. He only gave them the authority in order to translate back at that time. It only come through by two ways. It came through by the people of Elohim, who had to get authority to do it, or it came through by a ruler. So when they approached King James on the transliteration of the book, what they came along, they was trying to do was secure the position of the Catholic Church. So what are we looking at? Influence. Now you're looking at the purpose of why they translated. They took William Tinsdale, they took the Great Bible, they took all these books and came along and they created what they call the King James Version. People tell you King James was gay, which is not true. King James actually wrote, he was against homosexuality. He was actually against men dressing like women, effeminate, but they won't tell you. You hear people say, first time you hear King James was a faggot. Said, prove it to me. This is how you stop people's mouth. Where's your proof? Because what Daniel just told you, he said, now, I'm going to show you what's written in the scripture true. So when these people start telling you stuff, you need to start saying, where you get your information from? Like me, I write down what I'm saying, so I can easily be, it can be verified. I'm not sitting up here just shooting off the whim saying, you know, something just came to me. Could be gas. Could have been some old weed I smoked. Whole lot. I drank a lot of beer. You know, not the cheap stuff either. But anyway, the thing comes down to the fact that we have to start looking at, when we're looking, I look for a pattern of behavior. Y'all got me? That's what we look for. What we have to do is do just like a doctor does. When you go to a doctor for an examination or a physical, if you're saying that you have an issue or situation, what they're going to start looking for, there are illnesses that they're acquainted with. You got me? So when you start telling what you got, they start looking for a pattern of behavior before they diagnose you. Y'all got me? So now before we come up with this diagnosis of saying right or wrong on something, we want to start going back. Let's look at pattern of behavior to see, does this make sense? Y'all got me? Because a lot of our people, they'll get so infatuated with arboretum, they'll miss a lot of points. Y'all got me? Because you got to look at our people being crossed up into different captivities. That would never leave us speaking one language. Now let's look at this. Let's say, maybe I know what I'm talking about by chance. Maybe some kind of way a Columbia High School student knows something. Let's see what happens. Nakum, y'all 13 and 10. Other one got me your Ukana. They're going to call it St. John. I always remember they use these white names because they try to influence you. So when you see a white man named John, what you tell them? Well, you in the Bible. I know you clean. That thing, you know, you're on another slave ship. You're another rape victim. Your house just got foreclosed on. You just got shot unarmed when you were pulled over by Officer John. By mortgage company owned by John. You can't trust these people. You got to look at white people were trying to solidify their position. So it only made sense to use Anglo-Saxon names. It made sense that a man walked around, his name was Paul, his last name was my son. Isn't that right? And you ain't even his parents. They said, well, let's just call it liquor. You get it, Paul, my son. 999,600. Y'all write that down. That's 999,680. 70. I had 1 million of these. I'm down to 999,600. And I'm accurate, too. You didn't like that one? Give Ray a check. Ray, when your name get on the board, you're already in trouble. And once you get a check by your name, So Ray got a check by his name for not laughing on time. All right, so let's see what it said. Nakum Yah, chapter 13 at verse 10. Listen.
And I perceived that the portions of Louis had not been given them. For Louis and the singers that did the work were fled every one to his field.
Listen what happened.
Then contended I with the rulers.
Now, you know what's bad about what you read right here? Now, this is what's bad. And I haven't met him. They're not clever. Because I don't even want this, but since we're there anyway. They're not clever. Because he just told me that whatsoever things were written for, what was that again? Before this time. Y'all got me? What was it written for? That we through patient comfort of the script might have what? Then y'all said, but I was shooting that which is noted. He said, it ain't a whole lot of people going to hold me this thing either. Since you hit verse 10, let's jump back up. I don't know. Let's see verse 5. Other one right quick since we there. Let me just get, since we there right quick. Can we do this right quick? Matthew. They're going to call it Matthew, but the name is Matthew. Matthew 23. Back up to verse 5. Listen. Make it 13:1. At the book of Nakum Yah, 13:1. Listen.
On that Yom they read in the book of Mashah in the audience of the people.
On that Yom, that's the Abari word for a day. Yom. Listen.
And therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of Elohim forever.
Listen.
Because they met not the Beni of Yasharal with bread and with Ma'im.
That's how our book written. Anybody that didn't come help us, didn't come and meet us, he told them they couldn't even enter into the congregation forever. That's how he was about people mistreating us. Okay. So when we pray, we use the terminology, we use the verbiage, which is correct for us. We always want to refer back to the Abba. I will not pray without referring back to the Abba, because these are the men he swore his covenant to. So these people get you going, tell you in Jesus' name, give you the name of a slave ship, you break the word down. It's not really hard to see that white people make a fool out of you in the way it goes. But we refer back to them because we go back. When he told us they couldn't enter into the congregation because they met you not with bread, because you're going to go back to the covenant he gave to Abraham. He said, I'm going to be an enemy to whoever be an enemy to you. And I'm a baraka. We don't use blessed. When you use the terminology blessed, you refer back to Greek terminology again. You refer back to their witchcraft. The word we use is called baraka. 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 We don't use blessed. Y'all got me? We don't use these terminology. Once we learn better, we do better. And you start to look at why you change or why you translate over. Y'all got me? We use the terminology baraka, not blessed. Don't let people tell you blessed. I said, all right, okay. Because I know they don't know any better. A lot of people don't. I didn't know any better. None of us don't until we get taught. That's why our law tells us, it's written in the Bible, that they all should be taught of Elohim. Elohim means the mighty one. We don't have a God. All this is Greek. This is why they get them to join these fraternities, get them in stuff. They start giving you the Greek discipline. That stuff, the Greeks are notorious for being idol worshipers. Isis, Hercules. They got Isis from the Egyptians. All the stuff they get, they translate the stuff. Oh, the Egyptians and the Greeks, there's no difference. Because a lot of their writings, a lot of their custom, they got it from them. People just don't know it. They think they created something. The Greeks are thieves. The Greeks are nothing but thieves. Just like white people, they're thieves. So when the Greeks come, the Greeks hadn't created nothing. They only got it from other people who stole from us. They stole from Mizraim. All right, let's see. Let's look at what happened. Since I told you, verse 5, let's see what happened. Listen.
Back up at verse 2.
Yes. Verse 2, I'm sorry.
Because they met not the Beni of Yasharal with bread and with Ma'im.
Yes.
But hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our Elohim turned the curse into a baraka.
See how he worked for us? He said he turned that curse into a baraka. Listen what happened.
Now it came to pass, when they had heard the law, that they separated from Yasharal.
Hold on. It came to pass what did they hear now?
When they had heard the law.
So would you say the law was written aforetime? Or probably the law came after this? They reverted back to something. Because whatsoever written aforetime, so they're looking at we're in captivity, we're putting the wall back. It's going to make sense for us to go back to look at the law. Because we go back to look at the law, it's going to tell us how we're going to establish this city again. Let's put it back the way it was meant to be. Listen what happened.
Now it came to pass, when they had heard the law,
what happened?
That they separated from Yasharal all the mixed multitude.
Because our book had already told us about that. Not making a covenant or league with these people. Now they're starting to look at, why did the wall get torn out? Why was the city destroyed? Look at our people now. We've mixed in and integrated with these people, and it's hurt us. We're not talking about them by a race, but we're talking about we're mixing in with people that don't believe what we believe. We're not supposed to have fellowship with unbelievers. They don't worship our Elohim. They don't fear our Elohim. White people don't fear nothing. White people only fear the stock market. White people ain't, if they had any fear anywhere in the world, they could do what they do to us. When will our people ever become conscious? Then our own people done got in with them. Because of education, our people have been driven away. Listen.
And before this, Eliashib the Kahan, having the oversight of the chamber.
Uncle Red's name would be Al-Yashabi. Al-Yashabi. Go ahead.
Of the house of our Elohim was allied unto Tobiah.
Yeah.
And he had prepared for him a great chamber, where aforetime they laid the meat offerings, the frankincense, and the vessels.
I want to say Yashabi. I might be correct on that. I know the pronunciation, the spelling. Listen.
And the tithes of the corn.
Hold on for a minute. Back me up again. What happened now?
And he had prepared for him a great chamber.
What happened?
Where aforetime they laid the meat offerings.
So like whatsoever written aforetime. So what they did before, what they laid up the meat offerings. Let's see what happened.
The frankincense and the vessels and the tithes of the corn, the new wine and the oil, which was commanded to be given to Louis.
What happened?
And the singers and the porters and the offerings of the Kohan.
What happened?
But in all this time was not I at Jerusalem.
What happened?
For in the 32nd year of Artaxerxes, Malach of Babylon,
what happened?
Came I unto the Malach.
Yeah.
And after certain Yamim obtained I leave of the Malach.
Listen.
And I came to Jerusalem and understood of the evil that Eliashib did for Tobiah, in preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of Elohim. And it grieved me sore. Therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber.
What happened?
Then I commanded, and they cleansed the chambers, and the tither brought I again the vessels, and thither brought I again the vessels of the house of Elohim.
What
With the
happened?
meat offerings and the frankincense.
Yeah.
And I perceived that the portions of Louis had not been given them.
Listen.
For Louis and the singers that did the work were fled every one to his field.
What happened?
Then contended I with the rulers, and said, Why is the house of Elohim forsaken?
What happened?
And I gathered them together, and set them in their place.
What happened?
Then brought all Yehudah the tithe of the corn, and the new wine, and the oil, unto the treasuries.
That's good. Let's hold right quick. 23. We'll come back and knock on y'all. That's for my smart ass people. Because don't forget, whatsoever things were written aforetime, written for our learning. For whatever reason, when he put the city back up, put the wall back up, he wanted to go back to the law. Yeah. Other one, you're going to get me the book of Matthew, make that 5 and about 17 right quick. Then we'll come back and finish what I want. Since he said, I just want to clear up something for him. Let's dispel all lies. All right. This is Matthew 23. Oh, you're going to get me Matthew 5:17? Listen.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites!
Oh, hypocrite. Tell me why.
For ye pay tithe.
What did they pay?
Tithe.
Now he's telling they're a hypocrite for paying tithe. Let's see.
Of mint.
And what else?
Anise.
Anise.
Cumin.
What happened?
And have omitted the weightier matters.
Omit means you didn't do something. He said you've omitted something that was more crucial. Let's see what he told them.
And have omitted the weightier matters of the law.
Like what? Judgment.
Mercy.
And what else?
Faith.
And faith. Tell me about these three.
These ought ye to have done.
And don't even worry about paying your tithe.
And not to leave the other undone.
And I'm going to go look at somebody's video going to teach me about it's a sin to pay tithe. I just read what the law said. I ain't even want this. How long did it take? I'm confused. Should I be paying tithe? Is it a sin? Don't even take that long. I don't even watch these people stuff. It'll dumb me down. It'll dumb. He done already told me what I put to you. Whatsoever written aforetime, written for our learning. He said Louis had gone back to the field. You'll call it Levi, but the actual term, the actual spelling of the name is L-U-Y. Louis, not Levi. I don't know how they spell. Levi are jeans. Y'all got it? Not jeans. Y'all got it? Louis. That's the term, not that's the name, the spelling for the tribe, not Levi. The name is Louis, L-U-Y. Y'all got it? We don't have an E in our alphabet, and we don't have a V. So now we're looking at what the man just told. He just told them that they were paying tithe. Why did he condemn them? He called them hypocrites. Not because they paid tithe. He said because you didn't do things that were more crucial. But it had to have some validity to it. He told you that they were supposed to do the stuff that was more crucial and were still supposed to pay their tithe. 5:17. Because we then explain this statement right here to me. 5:17. Listen.
Think not
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Think, what was it?
Think not that I am come.
You know not means to no degree. See, this is why people need to learn standard English too. Not means to no degree. Now, if he just told me think, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to be thinking. Then he say not. You should have never even let that get in your mind. See the difference? If he said think, automatically you're supposed to let your mind start searching. Recalling, right? But then you hear the word not. What that mean? Why y'all think I ain't wasting my time with it? I don't sin. Yeah, I don't want to commit sin. You commit sin, he said you're the devil. Because the man just told me, think not. Tell me what he don't want me to think.
That I am come to destroy the law.
So what did they pick up when he put back the temple, when he brought the Levi, when he went and got Louis out of the field, what was he using? He said, because I perceive it wasn't done. He said, I was not in Jerusalem when this was done. But when he got there, he gathered the folk together and he brought the law. He said, let's get back to the law. Louis was out in the field working. Louis needed to be attending to the house. He said, but he saw that they weren't getting their portions. How the hell y'all let these people teach you this shit? White folks got you set to go to hell. The man just told you, don't even think I come to destroy no law or no Nabal. What did he tell us to do, son?
I am not come to destroy,
But what did he come to do?
but to fulfill.
Listen what else he said.
For verily I say unto you,
Which is truly, I say unto you.
till Shamayim and the
Shamayim is the Abari word for heavens. We don't have a heaven, that's Greek. That's why you got to watch the Greeks. That's not a terminology we'll use. That's translated over from the English. The English translated over from the Greek. The word is Shamayim. 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 Yeah, Shamayim. That's your word for not heavens. The Shamayim is going to deal with the expansions. Y'all got me? It's the expansions. Don't let these people fool you. Y'all got me? It's not earth. The word is Aretz. Aretz. Y'all got me? The Aretz is going to deal with what they're going to call the earth. That's the Abari. Now, we refer back to the Abari because in the beginning, which is Barashit, this is the terminology he used. We're not dealing with the Greek here. We're dealing with what was established from the beginning. Y'all got me? So this is the terminology. This is the name is actually called. When he created, we want to go back to what did he call it? And this is what he called it. He called it the Shamayim, which is the expansion. He called it the Aretz, which is going to be what we call here the earth. Y'all got it? He said until it is passed away. Tell me what's going to happen.
one jot,
One jot, not the smallest writing. What else?
or one tittle,
Not, listen, not the smallest, he said not the smallest stroke, not the smallest letter. Shall in any wise,
shall in no wise pass from the law,
shall in any wise be removed from the law to when?
till all be fulfilled.
All you need to do is tell me when it been fulfilled that he got rid of tithe. These people not smart. Because I'm telling you what, when they seek with the wrong, they got the wrong rule. I already know you ain't got it, because you ain't looking to be saved. People look for reason to get out. I ain't trying to get out of something. I'm trying to get in something. Y'all got me? I'm trying to get in something. And to get in it, we got to come back and look at what has been properly dispelled to us so we don't get these messed up, these messed up vernacular, messed up mindsets we done got from our captives. I keep referring to people. These people never our oppressed, they are captives. People haven't meant us no good. We're not talking about all of them. We're talking about the people that rule this place. That book done told we wrestle against wickedness in high places. These people sit in high position, the people that's messing us over. That got our people divided. Got us painting ourselves and got us moved away far from our place. Come on, son, let's look back over there. We done with that. It ain't take that long. Come on back to the 13th chapter right quick, son. 13, where we left off? Verse 11. Nakum y'all, 13:11.
Verse 12.
Verse 12. Listen.
Then brought all Yehuda the tithe of the corn.
That tight right there. You said they sinned and did what now?
Then brought all Yehuda the tithe of the corn.
I don't know what the folk doing. I don't know what the people doing. I know what they think. They smarter than me now. He still ain't that smart. And they ain't sitting up here. They thought the tithe gun. He got money. At the 12th chapter book of all I hate Dabarim. Don't take that long. I'm going to shoot you in the ass right quick. Get you a tetanus shot. Because they always think they're so smart. Ooh, y'all burn me up so much. I know you who will be hot with your little ass. Well, we'll start 12 and 1 and read down. That get them too. They ain't going to do this, though. I don't know why people wait there. I don't even want this. This just shooting from the dome. That was bad. Well, they got to get no card script. They got to go buy something from the white man and see if the white man can approve their speech or their language. It don't take that long. This is the 12th chapter of the book of All I Hate Dabarim. And what is this again? And these are the words. And these are the words. If you ain't going to take this, I know you're not going to be saved. Listen to the book.
These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall shamar to do in the land which Yahuwah Elohim of thy Abba giveth thee to possess it, all the Yamim that ye live upon the Aretz.
Listen.
Ye shall utterly...
Don't forget Yamins. Again, we're dealing with the plural. The Y-U-M, Y-M. Yamin, Yum, Y-U-M is singular for day. Y'all got me? Not the term not day we use. He used Yum. Yamin is going to refer to days, plural. Remember, whenever it ends with a Y-M, it's plural. Y'all got me? If he's going to use like Dabarim, well, I put the R in there. The Y-M refers to words. If you're going to be singular, you're going to do Bar, which is singular for word. Y'all got me? So once you kind of understand the terminology, then people can't fool you. So when you use dabar, you hear them use the terminology dabar, that's going to be singular word. Or you hear dabarim, these are going to be plural for words. So now you're looking at yom for day. You're looking for yamins for days. Y'all got me? Listen.
Ye shall utterly destroy all the places wherein the nations which ye shall possess serve their gods.
That's right. Gods will be right for them because that's what these people serve. We don't have God. Gods are Hercules, Zeus, Isis. These are gods. They don't believe in God because those don't exist. There's no such thing as Hercules and no such thing as Isis. It makes no sense to have this conversation with somebody about God because it does not exist. He is Elohim. He's never called himself a God. This is something they've given you to move you away from your Elohim. He is the Elohim. Y'all got me? Listen.
Upon the high mountains and upon the hills and under every green tree, and ye shall overthrow their altars and break their pillars and burn their groves with fire, and ye shall hew down the graven images of their gods and destroy the names of them.
And guess what we do? We go sit under their tree and picnic. Everything told you to cut down. Trees that white racists have sat here and hung you on them. First thing Negroes want to do is go sit on their trees. First thing you want to do is go run to one of their monuments. Go and sit down to these things. Everything he done told you was a sin. You broken the transgression. You trying to climb the damn thing, kiss it or pray to it. Lay on your ass and sit there and watch them start projecting images. We done told you, tear it down. This a God. Where y'all think Stone Mountain is, these white people? They put those figures up. Those are God. They put those are great men. That's called a monument. I don't know no better. I know you don't know no better because anybody taught you no better. Why would they teach you better? The Negro preacher is used to keep the Negro in slavery. Why would he tell you anything different? He dragged you to Stone Mountain. He dragged you to the Washington, D.C. monument. They took us there in elementary. I couldn't go on a while, my mama. She would have came over that money, I would have went. Maybe I wouldn't run it down so bad. But why you think every time it comes to something, it got to take you to one of their monuments with naked white people? Dumb racists. Let me say the correct spelling. Nicopolis. Y'all know what that is? Who know what Nicopolis is? Nicopolis. You ain't supposed to. Why would white people tell you? That's a monument. That's what monument is. Talking about dealing with the dead. Why would they tell you this? You've been to school, you've been educated. White people are not going to tell you this. Whenever they set their monuments up, it's about relating to something to the dead. Why would they teach you any different? So now you can see where you've been transgressing the whole time you've been here. Because he told you got into the land, you're supposed to quickly tear down all this man on his necropolis. These are places, his monuments. These crackers are serious. You know who they got mad with? Notice who did do it. ISIS. Who remember they went around with them slug hammers, started busting up all that and they were saying, we got to stop it. They were me. Because guess what happened? Somebody finally listened to what he told them. He told you, he said, quick, tear it down. The United Nations scrambled to have a meeting on stopping them from tearing up the monument. They said, we got to stop them. That's what you were supposed to be doing. So guess how Elohim worked? If his people won't do it, he got some more people on reserve. He got some more people on reserve that do exactly what he told. So if white people, if you do, get what white people going to tell you? Well, that's vandalism. When white people hung you, they hung you in the name of a God. That was salvation. That was purifying their race when they hung you. When they raped you. When they denigrated you. These people made a fool out of you, and then when you turn around and you do anything that your Elohim told you that comes against them because they put themselves in a position to become a reproach against you and your Elohim, all of a sudden you become the devil. You're a transgressor. You evil, dark people. How did you bind to this height? These Negro preachers are part of the psychosis that got our people sitting here and we're too passive. You can't go... One of y'all take your time and go to one of these little white church tomorrow. Go pick up one of them white babies and see if them crackers get on their knees and start praying. See if them crackers say, sweet Jesus, bring them back. Hold now, Jesus. Stretch out your healing hand. Hold Jesus, move by the power of God. Crackers got guns. Crackers getting everybody that's black or Mexican or any race attack, anything around getting shot, and they ain't gonna have no fault. Y'all don't think. White people, they make a fool out of you, and whenever you speak, and you break from being passive, all of a sudden you become militant. I can't see how anybody can sit around being oppressed and being raped and being denigrated the way we are and not being militant. At what point do you awaken and start looking at look at what's going on around you? Then you got to start like, who's a part of this psycho that got me sitting here so passive? Why you tell me to pray when these people robbing me? I ain't gonna let nobody put their head in my pocket and pray. I'm gonna cut your hand off, nigga. You're a thief. You came to take from me. But you don't think like that. He told you to pray. So whatsoever things are written aforetime, what was it written for? That we through patience comfort of the scripture might have what? Well, I don't want to teach that. I can't back up with no book then. So I got to keep them. By the sheet, chapter 14. They'll call it Genesis. Everything these folks tell, I don't know where they get it from. By the sheet. By the sheet. 14 and 11. They're going to give me Nakum, y'all. And 5. Kazum. Let's see what happened. Boy, give me that. He gonna give me Galatians. Let's listen. Come on, son. We'll work with it. It don't matter. Load the gun up. I'll get it right. Listen.
Barashit 14:11.
Listen. Barashit. They'll call it Genesis. Barashit means in the beginning. That's what it means. In the beginning. He would never say Genesis. Genesis is Greek. It would make no sense to be speaking Greek in the language in the time period that our people would have spoke our language fluently. Musha, who wrote our book, not Moses, Musha would have never been speaking Greek. Wouldn't make sense. They weren't even invented. It wouldn't make sense for them to be writing Greek. Then I got people going to study the Vulgate, the Latin for our Old Testament. Why would I be studying the Latin when they didn't speak Latin? Why would I be studying? Why? Why would I be reading a book by Jerome when they wouldn't have spoken? Musha wrote the first 5 books, which is your Torah. The Torah means instructions. Not law. Don't let people tell you it means instructions. That's why we go back to look at whatsoever time, what was written aforetime, because these are your instructions. You are a military brigade. He's giving you instruction. Listen to the book, 14:11.
And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Look what happened. They came in. They took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah. What else happened?
And all their victuals.
And all their victual.
And went their way.
And went their way.
And they took loot, Abram's Akiz bin.
Loot, L-U-T, not lot. A lot is what you build a house on. Let's stop letting white people make a fool out you. But the truth is, they done took our lot too, hadn't they? White people, they eventually moved to taking that too. Listen.
Who dwelt in Sodom.
What happened?
And his goods and departed.
Listen.
And there came one that had escaped.
And told who?
Abram the Abari.
The Abari, not Hebrew. You'll look in your book and it'll tell you Hebrew, which wouldn't make sense. It would be called Abari because you would go back to look at his grandfathers. His grandfathers, let me see something. Y'all don't know. Let me see. Probably not H. Who know what this word is? Eponymous. Y'all know what that word means? You know why you don't know what it means? Why would white people tell you? That's going to relate back to some or denote back to a people. See, just like when you look at the people Cush, which is one of the grandsons of Nuach, not Noah. His name is Nuach. His name means rested. Y'all got me? So when you go back and you refer to the people by the name of Cush, this is what you're going to call the word eponymous, which means you're referring back to him or to his name to name the people. Y'all got me? So when we refer back to the land, we never call it Africa. When you refer to Africa, you're referring back to white domination. Y'all got me? Africa going to come from their great general Cornelius Africanus. So we don't refer back to these people. It wouldn't make sense to call it Africa because the place already existed before whites ever came there. Y'all got me? The name of the land is called Cush, K-U-S, Cush. So you will use the terminology eponymous because we refer back to him based off that name. Y'all got me? Because of Cush, we refer back to the relation of those people. So that with Egypt, we don't call them Egypt. We call them Mizraim because that's his father's name. Y'all got me? So we use the terminology eponymous. Y'all went to school, right? Y'all got degrees. So see, white people only teach you what they need you to know. I need you to work a job. If I got a nigga picking cotton, I don't need to learn him. I don't need to teach him how to sew. I don't need him to do is pick cotton. I don't need the nigga to learn how to read, write, spell, nothing. All I need you to do is pick cotton. So when they trained you, they only trained you to do their job. I didn't train you to think or go past nothing else I showed you. When you get a janitor, you don't teach no janitor how to work no computer. You can't say, get your ass out of here. Get back to sweeping and mopping. Because you're outside your call. So white people only gave you enough word. They know what it means. They know what it means. Wow. They'll get a plantation and name it after their father. I'm sorry, the word be eponymous. But you won't look this up because they don't want you to think. Look, every definition, every word you got from your oppressor. What was he going to teach you? What was he going to teach you? Why do you think you never left the plantation? Because you would escape. Why would I want you to escape? I want you to stay where you at. That's why he keep you in your community, keep you in your neighborhood, keep you on your job, and you so successfully retire 20 years and your ass ain't never moved up. They give you 50 cents though every 2 years. Then they have a freeze. They have a pay freeze. White people don't have no freeze. White people do the freezing. See, you don't think. These people don't care nothing about you. These black preachers don't care. They're trying to give you the promise of some hope that don't exist for you. The hope I'm going to give you is going to come back from your book. Now, I'm showing you where they went and they took Abraham. They're going to refer to him as the Abari because we refer back to our father, which is they're going to call Eber. His name is Abar. That's why we refer to it as, that's eponymous. That's why you're called the Abarim. You don't even know what you're called. White people, that's why I make a fool. White people be saying, how you doing? You'll tell me you're Hebrew. All right, what are you, Baptist, Christian? What you? No, you'll say Hebrew, Israel. That's why I ain't going to use you. Come on, Leon. Yeah, I can't. You know what Leon said? Leon said he got to come back. You're right. I had to come back. He felt good, though. How you doing, sir? And I'm like, what are you, Christian, Baptist? Hebrew. Okay. White people said, got him. Got him. He can't think. He reading an English book that couldn't possibly be in English when it was written, and I done told him he a Hebrew, and none of these letters exist. There's no E, there's no W in your language. Explain to me how you a Hebrew. Wouldn't even make sense. Wouldn't even make sense. It ain't even transliterated. It just completely just fabricated. So when a white man hear you say certain terminology, he already know you don't know no better. Then you come on and tell the folks, so you say you're Hebrew, what's the name of the people? Israel, what is that? Israelite. That's beautiful, beautiful. None of this exists. The name of the people is Yashrael. Yashrael, because it means he rules as Elohim. See, these people go around and call themselves Israelite. Hell, you might well be a Millerite, a Bud Light. Same thing, none of them got no power. The 999,669. That do 680, you owe me one. Come on, that's another one. 999,667. Listen, I'm just running through these things. I might go through all of them before the service over with. Come on, finish this up. Something wrong with y'all. Listen.
And they took Lud, Abram's Aki's Ben,
Listen,
who dwelt in Sodom.
The Ben, that's the word for son. B-A-N, or B-N is how you would actually write it. Son, we wouldn't use. We would use the title, not Ben. That's why they'll give you this dirty cracker named Benjamin Franklin. The word Ben-Yamin means son of my days. So it will refer back to your creator's son, because he's the son of his days, the son of his Yum. Y'all got me? Of his Yamins. Ben-Yamin. Y'all got it? Not Benjamin. White people say they come along and trade, then you name your child Benjamin. Why? Because he was a great inventor. You think a cracker invented electricity? All this thunder and lightning been going, you don't get it to a cracker. Why we just don't even think? You know damn well a black man did it. He pushed him in the damn ditch when everybody else came. How they always did anything? A black man was the first man invented running the motor when it came down to the airplane. They said the cracker came and told them to shut it down. It was making too much damn noise. Come right out, and they were wrong. Get what they call themselves? The Wright brothers. How the hell are you the Wright brothers standing on the left side? Come on, 999,666 more of them. How do I do this? Case you like that, did you write that one down? I'm at 999,666. I'm rolling through these things now. But again, you just got to start looking at the people that give you your information. Let's see what happened when they came. Don't forget what they took. They took Lut, his son, his brother's son. Aki is the word for brother. Took his son, and they took all the goods and all the victual and the women. Listen what happened.
And his goods and departed.
What happened?
And there came one that had escaped.
And did what?
And told Abram the Abari.
They told Abram, because his name first would be exalted father. That's what Abram means. It means exalted father. See, they don't tell you that. These folks just tell Abram. The Ram means exalted. The Abba is for father. So his names mean exalted father. When was the exalted father? When he was on the cross. Now you find Yahusha, he was Abram. See, that's why you need to know the name and terminology and meaning for our name, because they have a validity to them. Y'all get me? They signify something. See, all our name become what you would call a at. A-T-H, at. That means a direction or a sign. When they came to Yahusha, they told him, we seek a at. We're looking for direction. We need to know where we need to go. Now, one came that had escaped and told Abram the Abari. Abari means he crossed over the other side. Listen what happened.
For he dwelt in the plain of Mamre the Amorite.
Listen.
Aki of Eshcol.
Yeah.
And Aki of Ener. And these were confederate with Abram.
See that? And you thought Confederate, well, say they gave you that. That's why black people don't have a problem with the Confederate flag. Because they make them think that's something good to us. Confederate, that just mean they made a league with him. They made an agreement with him. Y'all got me. Confederate for us is some dirty white crackers. Put us in slavery. Get it out. But you got to remember, when they translate, they write. So now when you read your Bible, think about when you see the Confederate flag. It can't be bad if it's in the Bible. You see how they play with you? Because you see Confederate here. So if you think about it from a Christian standpoint, Christian antics, Abraham had a Confederate flag for the 4th of July. None of this exists. This is how they play with your mind. See, they keep putting little points in. If you don't have a thinker, you don't have a teacher, you don't get drug in. Now you hear Confederate in the book. You hear them say Confederate. Well, basically that's the same thing. Confederate flag, Abraham was with the Confederate army, which means he went along with being slaves. You don't realize this is how white people got you thinking. And you think like that because you still sit around, you still suppressed and depressed. Listen.
And when Abram heard that his Aki was taken captive,
watch how he prayed. This is when you need to pray. If you want to know how to pray, listen to him.
He armed his trained servants.
He said, Father, in the name of Jesus, come by here, Lord. Go by, pick up loot. Stop by, bring my ham sandwich. Loaf of bread, $20. Pick it up, Lord. The nigger preacher. The nigger preacher. That's how the nigger preacher get you going. You get the hollering and sweating and you put on your damn self. No thinking whatsoever. Now, when they told Abram, the Abari, what did he do, son?
He armed his trained servants.
Didn't he pray? What does he do, son?
Born in his own house.
See, he didn't go get nobody else. Everybody in his house was trained. Why these Christian churches don't tell you this? This in your book. Born in his house. What happened, son?
318.
And what happened?
And pursued them unto Dan.
You said he sat outside and he just prayed and waited? Because he said, Lord Jesus, I know you're good. I know you're going to bring him back if I just wait on you, Jesus. If I just hold my peace. Let the Lord fight my battle. Victory shall be mine.
And pursued them unto Dan.
And what did he do?
And he divided himself against them.
And what did he do?
He and his servants by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus.
What else did he do, Brandon?
And he brought back all the goods.
You said he left what now?
And he brought
He
back
said we
all
might
the
as well,
goods.
we need to divide this up, and I want to be fair because I don't want white people to think I'm the devil. What did he do?
And he brought back all the goods.
With what?
And also brought again his Aki Lut.
And with who?
And his goods.
And what else?
And the Nashim also.
And he
the
brought
people.
the women too. The hell I'm leading women there for? Everything mine, I'm taking it back. Now, why these people don't teach you this? They'll show you a TV story made for movie where Abraham and running around and sorry and passive, letting folk beat on him and push on him and spit on him. When this couldn't be the Abraham that we know. Because when he heard they took his nephew and heard they took the women with all the goods and his provision, he took everybody and said, here go your sword, here go your sword. Y'all remember what we were trained to do? Get your stuff. Let's go get them. Where was prayer? Where was prayer and Jesus at? Elohim already had spoken to man. That man already knew how we were supposed to work. Why are we making a sin if you're getting back your stuff? How did white people convince you that you're a sin if you're getting your stuff? They don't want to tell them now. Let's see right here what happened, right quick. Galatians 3:16. And we'll finish up with us I was talking about. There got to be a conclusion to them. Y'all all right today? I done lost my mind, ain't it? You got to lose your mind anytime you don't think like a Christian. I'm trying to get me a tag made on my car called I already done prayed about it. Come drive my damn car. Ain't nobody gonna take my car. Isn't that right? I ain't getting on my car. I ain't got to pray while you coming. If you don't care to get my car, I already done prayed about it. I already done prayed about it. You don't care to get my car. It's not yours, it's mine. I got to stop you now. I already done prayed about it. Listen.
Now to Abraham
and
his seed
was the who?
Were the promises made.
Pay attention. S-E-E-D, not to Abraham. Y'all got me? To Abraham, father of many nations, was the promises, plural, made. And what happened?
He saith not.
He was not talking to.
And to seeds.
S-E-E-D-S, which is plural in the English. I was not talking to everyone. I was talking singular, never plural here. To Abraham and to his S-E-E-D singular was the promises plural made. I was not talking to S-E-E-D-S as of what?
Many.
But to who?
As of one.
But unto who?
To thy seed.
Which is who?
Mashiach.
I was talking about the Mashiach. The Mashiach. Mashiach. That's the anointed one. He's not a Messiah. Messiah, that shit Michael Jackson had in that song. I'm going to say it to my Messiah, Saka, and all what we talking about. We don't know what a Messiah is. That's their stuff. They make it up. We have a Mashiach. That makes him the anointed one. Y'all got me? That's what we look at, the anointed one. It's the Mashiach. Y'all got it? Oh, can't see my C down there. Let's see what happened over here to since I'm right now, Nakum Yah 4, and let's see right quick. Nakum Yah 4 and 5. Let me just get this out of the way. Kazum 1 and 14, 1, 7, and when you get me that, before you get me that, get me Kazum. They call Kazum, well, it is Kazum. They call it Revelation. You don't have Revelation. We have Kazum. Kazum means visions. When you read the book, it's called the book of visions. Y'all got me? You don't want to use the terminology Bible. Bible refers to the Greek goddess Bibulus. Bibulus is the Greek god of writing. See, that's how white people got it. They gave you a book and they got a store. They got a Bible bookstore, which means we have a store of goddesses' books written. We ain't never know. Wow, how many of y'all didn't know that? Man, I'm going to the Bible book. You think that's where you go get your Bible? Exactly. You go and get your book that's been written by a Greek goddess. That's why they're coming on, we got to correct their sayings. Because the slightest terminology is what gets you on. You know what your book told you? No, you're not that a little, leaven to hold on. You ain't got to be out but a little bit. People say they good, but it's kind of like having a good slave master. Or smelling good stinking. Exactly. If you stink, there's nowhere in the world you smell good. You know, a little stinking. You all stinking. You complete, ain't no little stinking. It's big stinking, full stinking. Let's see what happened. Nahum Yah chapter 4 at verse 5. That's gonna give me Kazum. I put Kazum over here. Still right. Tell them why I go from side to side. That's your book. Kazum. Listen.
And cover not their iniquity, and let not their sin.
Matter of fact, make it 4 and 1 so they can see what happened at that time. That's Nahum Yah. Listen.
But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we builded the wall,
What happened?
he was wroth,
And did what?
took great indignation,
And listen what else he did.
and mocked the
You
Yahudim.
see what they did? They started making, see, mark would be to make fun of and duration. See, that's what white people do to you now. They'll make different comedy skits. Years ago, you put on the black face. See, when they start seeing that you come together, first thing they do, they start trying to mark, doing stuff in duration. Ridiculing you. That's what they did. They ridiculed them because they saw they put the wall back. So the first thing they do when they see you trying to recover yourself, oh, look at you. You're in that old cult religion. What is it when you're a Christian? You believe in lies. If you actually took time to go back and break the name Jesus down, you'll see what it actually means, the J-E, which you go back to the Greek and you'll see the J-E, the G-E versus the J-E, and you'll see it actually refer to the ground. And this is how you come up to the S-U, where they'll give you the S-U-I-S, and you still get back to the S-U-S, which is going to deal with a hog or a pig. So when you have Jesus, you're saying you have a earth pig. Right. Why would I be praying and calling on that damn pig? Right. I might as well just pray to the white man. Same damn thing. It's just like Malcolm said. Listen, you can take a pig, dress him up in a suit, and put him to the table. He's still a pig. I don't care what you put Jesus. Put his ass on a stick. He's still a pig. He's Jesus. These people don't take no time to go back and look at these people. Listen, these crackers will put information where you won't get it because you know what? He taught you to pray. He taught you to pray for stuff that don't make sense. Why am I praying about something I know? I got to go to the bathroom and pray. I don't know where the bathroom is. White people always throw prayer on you when you start to think and they start to see your behavior change with them. They see things ain't the same. Have you prayed before you start? Are you sure that's the right spirit? Why white people don't pray for they shoot your ass when you unarmed in these cars? Why don't white people pray for they go drop bombs on these places and say they going to bomb them all and let God sort them out? Why ain't white people praying when they killing whole villages and towns? I'm sure they prayed when they took down Tulsa, Oklahoma. Huh? White people done already prayed about it. They pray to their gods. And they got you sitting around working their little symbolism stuff that they know you don't possibly know because you ain't smart enough. Nobody never intrigued you to even or try to intrigue your information or your intellect when you start to think and look at your situation. They try to tell you, I'm teaching you hate teaching, this love teaching. I'm teaching you to care for yourself. You got to be the supporter, proponent for yourself. I ain't looking for no white man, no Asian man, no man to do shit for me. When all that he made me a man. I tell you, I don't go along with this. Well, give me that shit back. Ain't no white man gonna give me nothing gonna cost me later. I walk past something for free. The hell if I want it. Hell, if you giving it to me for free, it's gonna cost me later. Keep that shit. I love taking my bucket by somebody could. They say you want one? Hell no. I just like that. Years ago now, you to go slow, be waiting like I be looking at shit like. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and how many y'all done that? Case of raise your hand, you done done. Thank you, you know you guilty. From Decatur, where it great, you know we be looking for free shit. Folks got something free, you just slow down like that, you be looking. They be like, damn. Excuse me, you want, you be like, huh? Oh, what that? And like you don't know, like then you want to act like you got all these questions. You're like, damn, I hope they had me for this. I'll roll on past it. Anybody finna give me nothing for free? That white man give you something, you're gonna pay for it later. That's why you gotta use your intellect. You gotta start thinking. That's why he didn't want to make no lead. The people we come from wouldn't take nothing for free. They wouldn't take it. When Daoud found it and realized that he had transgressed when he numbered the people and he was supposed to go and make an offering, the man tried to give Daoud the food and give him the stuff. He told him, I won't take nothing off of the Yahuwah for free. He said, it got to cost me some. Because he knew when his wife died, Sarah, they tried to offer him the field. Abraham told him, no, I paid because them bastards give you something, they're going to take it later. As soon as you stand up to be a man or woman, they're going to come back and say, I need to get my shit back. You're stuck because they gave it to you. But when you pay for it, you got them. I've been told y'all, don't take nothing from these folks. You know damn well. What's their history with you? They never gave you something they had to come back to reclaim later. Tell how these people work. What y'all know about Columbus? What were you told about Columbus? 1492. What did he do? Sailed the ocean, so discovered what? He discovered America. He sailed around the world, proving that the world was not flat and revolved around the world and came back. He made all these voyages and he went around. He discovered this stuff. You've been told this for years. Then they come back and told you what about them? They were actually thieves and robbers. They were actually homongers. Isn't that what they told you? There's a reason why they told you that. Because now the University of Cambridge in the UK had come up with some information that they found his remains in the Dominican Republic. He is 100% black. 100%, not 98.4. Columbus is 100% black. And they letting white people know it don't matter what you say, they can prove it. Listen, unequivocally, he is 100% black. So it made sense to come back because they lied and told you were white, then the truth got to come out before you got it. I need to tell you now he was rapist, whoremonger, and all these different things. Don't make sense that the queen gave him money to go sell and go and do all this exploring. He was no rapists and whoremongers. They were asked to catch away, but it made sense to tell you that because eventually you're going to find out he was black. See, white people ain't been doing him a line ever since you got him. Pull up and see what the University of Cambridge say right quick. I don't want to leave these people lying. Write this stuff. Y'all going to check behind me, aren't you? Y'all not going to sit back and let somebody tell you another lie, are you? So it made sense now to tell you he never came here. We always been here. Ain't no white man that brought us here. His whole voyage life it's been a lie. There's nowhere in the hell you can transport no damn 20-some million people. Hell, they'll still be selling now. At most, they could have brought 200,000 of us over here. At most. This white man wants to take credit that he dropped us off in all these different islands and places. Not possible. We already got these places. What they did after a period of time, just like they did when they came through any of the conquests. These people flooded out lands. We've always been builders. We've always been ship builders. How did Noah build a ship? He just walked up and said, build a ship. Damn, I ain't never built one before. I don't know nothing about building ships. How this gonna work? I have to have some knowledge. I have to already have some type of information about building. See, white people come with this shit, just walk up and just tell you do something, you do it. When he told them he was gonna make them fishermen of men, what does this mean? They already knew how to catch. They already knew about maneuvering. They already knew about trapping. They already had to know something about behavior. It don't make sense to take somebody that's not a fisherman and tell them I'm gonna make you no fisherman, no men. You don't know how to catch regular fish. Our people are so stupid. They just think stuff just walks around, stuff just happens. He said something. He's talking to people that have information. Come on, finna knock on me all right quick so I can get y'all finished up. White people, they funny. White people, white people. Made my own. It's funny. They just tell you stuff. You have no idea what these people been doing with you. Listen.
And he spake before his Aki and the army of Samaria and said,
that's right. Listen, Aki, A-H-K-Y. Aki is the Abari word, not brother. Go ahead.
What do these feeble Yahudim?
Will they do what?
Fortify themselves.
Will they do what?
Sacrifice.
Will they make an end?
In a Yum.
Will they do what?
Revive the stones out of the heaps of the rubbish.
Which are what?
Are burned.
That's us. We've been burned. That's why you don't use a lot of the terminology they use. The word Ethiopia, again, comes from our captive. The Greeks gave you that terminology. See, when you say stuff, white people laugh at you. So I won't have a conversation with white people and talk about Africa. I say Kush. White man look at me and try to figure. He said Kush. I wouldn't have a conversation with him about Africa. Because he had a conversation with you just to see if you still as stupid as he made you. Just want to see if you'll retract back to me about Africa. You know, I went on a safari. They like to put the damn hands on you. They love to feel it. Quit damn prize feeling, Cracker. They love it. They just so Cracker over. Tell them, hold on, son. You messed up before. Did you mess up before? You last time. Let's get a vote. How did he do last time? How many he messed up last time? He did all right. Give him another chance. What you think, Leon? All right, come on, stand up a bit, man. They love to talk. They be like, oh, gosh, you know what I'm saying? You a big guy. I was in Man Wow. Cracker done ran at me. Brought it. He said, come here. He said, look at these arms. Brought it. I said, what the hell? They said, I'm saying, we'll stop. He said, tell my son how to get on. Here, why them so damn embarrassed. You look at their face. I've been light his ass up. The kid, I'm so embarrassed. He said, that's what I'm trying to get you. You're going to play baseball. I said, that's all. I'm just in the store shopping. Just show you these people watching you everywhere you go. You're a specimen. Everywhere you go, white people watching you. They always want to know something. Do you train? Do you work out? I always want to know what you do. Now, you go to white people and see what they tell you. They finna hit a button, police finna come get your ass. They're going to holler you and try to rape them or steal. Go ahead. You can't walk up to white people and start asking them questions like that. It ain't your damn business. White people, because they feel like they have that kind of authority, that they ask you something, you're supposed to tell them. They don't like that. All right, come on, finish this up, son.
Now Tobiah the Ammonite was by him, and he said, even that which they build, if a fox go up,
he should do what?
Even break down their stone wall.
Listen.
Hear, O our Elohim.
Listen to him. He praying now. Now you're praying. This is when you pray. He done heard him talking. He said, hear, O our Elohim. Talk to him. Let's hear their prayer.
For we are despised.
We are. Let me shout something in the mirror. Are you despised by these white people? Well, why you won't pray? Now, whatsoever things are written aforetime, written for what? That we through patience comfort of the scripture. Then he also, now I'm going to show you what noted in the scripture true. And get what he said. Ain't nobody going to believe it. Ain't nobody going to hold with me in it. Now listen to him pray. We are despised. Come on, son.
And turn their reproach upon their own head.
And Lord, forgive them, Jesus, for they know not what they do.
And give them for a prey in the land of captivity.
Ask white people what they pray for you. Now, either you believe the book or you don't believe it. Because clearly he praying now. He done heard them talk about it. He said they're marking her. These people are trying to pray for our fault. They're trying to discourage her from doing what you told us to do. He said, hear, O Elohim. Let these people be for a prey. Turn their reproach on them. Let laughter be on these people. Listen, what else happened?
And cover not their iniquity.
You said forgive them and let them get into the kingdom of where?
And cover not their iniquity.
Let them go to hell. Let every one of them go to hell. Everyone that fought against us, everyone that keep us down, everyone that disgrace us, everyone that mock us in duration, let them go to hell. They don't want to hear that. You know what Abraham did when he went back there, when he went to the place to get Luke and them? He walked through saying, are you one of the good ones? Are you one of the good ones? Hell no. Y'all together. You together. If you one of the good ones, you wouldn't be among them. I ain't got no friend that rape women. I don't have none. I wouldn't be with them because that's not what I do. I couldn't get mad at somebody come and kill me. I'm with some other rapers. I shouldn't have been with them. If you wasn't the good one, come out from among them. That's how we move. I don't know what, nobody got time to be running through that trying to put no damn staple tag. This a good one. This a bad one. This a good one. This is, no. They all together. They come in to get them. He come in to slam. They all together. He done already gave us our call. That's why he told you to come out from among them and be separate. Because when Yahuwah come back and he going to destroy these people. So you got to separate. If you're a good one, why are you still with them? What the hell I'm doing with a crackhead? I don't smoke crack. Then I do smoke crack if I'm with them. I'm not a racist. It's just my family race and we always be together. Because you're a racist. Huh? You don't want to think like, you know, white people say, that's not right. He just told him to cover not their sin. Get them for a prey in the land of captivity. Listen.
And let not their sin be blotted out from before thee.
Come on.
For they have provoked thee to anger before the builders.
And did what?
So built we the wall.
So did what now?
Built we the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the wall was joined together unto the half thereof.
What happened?
For the people had a mind to work.
See what he said? If some people they don't discourage me. That's why I keep building. That's why people got to come see me. Ain't nothing else out here. Let me tell you something. Every preacher gonna find either homosexual, in adultery, having sex with young women, I'm just being honest with you. They hypocrite. I'm standing on the wall. I've been doing this for 20-some years. I've been doing this for, that might be 20 years. Woo, time no flew. Not one scandal. Not one. I run them down, I shoot them to the ground because you shouldn't take the job. You can't stand, you ain't qualified, you shouldn't take the job. Isn't that right? No, what's wrong with these people? Listen, ain't no standing out here with these people. These women don't stand a chance with these bastards. Listen.
But it came to pass.
Then what happened?
When Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabians and the Ammonites and the Ashdodites heard that the walls of Jerusalem were made up.
Listen what happened.
And that the breaches began to be stopped.
The breaches are the breaks in the wall. They were stopped. One no more breaches in the wall. What did they do?
They were very wroth.
They were angry. And what happened?
And conspired all of them together.
To do what?
Come and fight against Jerusalem.
This is what happened. Now, they done heard we done built the wall back. Ain't no breaches. They hear we putting the man back in their proper place, the woman back in her proper place, and we raising our kid like we're supposed to. They going to get angry. He said they going to send the people in on us. Let's see how he prayed. What happened, son?
And to hinder it.
And to stop it. What happened?
Nevertheless, we made our prayer unto our Elohim.
You think I went to talk to them white people about them coming? He said, we made our prayer to Elohim. What happened, son?
And set a watch against them.
It said, and I had people watching, looking out for them. Let's see how they did it.
And Layla.
See, Layla is the Abari word for night. Layla. Layla. That's for night. Y'all got it? Layla. Listen.
Because of them.
Listen.
And Yehuda said, the strength of the bearers of burdens is decayed.
Listen.
And there is much rubbish, so that we are not able to build the wall.
Listen.
And our adversary said, they shall not know, neither see, till we come in the midst among them and slay them.
See that? He said, they said we weren't even going to know they were going to come to get us because we weren't paying attention. That's the problem. These preachers not educating us, trying to teach us. White people are good with you as long as you're not a threat. A threat to a white man is not you having a gun. A threat to white people is when you got information. That's what scares white people. When you know who you are and white people can't talk you down, you got to be stopped. You got to be not because nigga with a gun on the street robbing kids. That don't scare white people. Hell, I'm the one giving the guns. White people get them the guns to kill each other. Hell, you think I'm scared of some niggas on the street selling dope? Hell, that's my dope. I'm scared of a nigga that got a mind that'll build and create his own. I'm scared of a nigga that'll get out and establish and teach his people to stop destroying themselves. I'm scared of a nigga gonna teach people against the teachings of Jesus that enslaved them. That's what I'm scared of. Put a nigga with a gun or some game with some gun. Hell, I need to know all them colors. Hell, I'm the one make the material. Hell, I need them to get them tattoos. Hell, that's my shop. So all of these people make me money. Nigga like me hurt their money. I tell you to spend your money with your own, establish your own. I've been told, get out this man's job. You ain't gonna nobody, anybody gonna work for me and tell me what the hell they gonna do. You work for me, you gonna do what I tell you to do. Now what you think a cracker gonna do less than me? That's why I keep telling you, you gotta establish your own. Hell, if you put the same energy you put kissing his ass on his jaw, begging and praying that you don't get fired and work for yourself, you can do better. Listen what happened.
And caused the work to cease.
Listen.
And it came to pass that when the Yahudim which dwelt by them came, they said unto us 10 times, from all places whence ye shall return unto us, they will be upon you.
Listen.
Therefore said I, in the lower places behind the wall, and on the higher places, I even set the people after their families with their swords.
This is what he did. Now, that's amazing. So what he started doing, he said the people said they're going to be on him. The people were coming in all these different directions. He said, so what I did, I took these folk by their families. And I set all these people in the lower part and the top parts of the wall with their family. Let's see if he had them in the corner where they could hide and pray. What happened?
With their swords.
With their what?
Their swords.
Who this sound like? Sound like Abraham. He done took families with their families, with swords, and put them in the lower and the upper part. He said, these people going to come in on us. All we doing is the work of Elohim. Why would somebody come against us? If you're selling, raping kids, raping and murdering folk, defrauding and beating people, hell yeah, they ought to get you. But if you're living right, doing what you're supposed to do, who is he going to do that shall do any evil to you? But listen what he's saying.
Their spears and their bows.
They ain't just start with their sword. They had spears and bows. Listen.
And I looked and rose up and said unto the nobles.
What did you say?
And to the rulers.
What happened?
And to the rest of the people.
What did you say?
Be not ye afraid of them.
Uh-oh. I don't know why y'all so scared of these white people.
There it is.
I tell you, for what I say one time, I can say 2 times. Hell, anybody. Don't make me no difference. I stand flat-footed. 6'1", 231 pounds. I ain't lost a pound. I ain't scared to wear it. What I say one time, I can say 2 times. I tell folks, I don't say nothing I can't repeat. Y'all can fly me up there to the White House, shoot me, start the plane, and roll me in there. I said, you heard what I damn said. He a white man, he just a man, he don't give a damn about me. I'm speaking for the care of our people. Who care for us? When we gonna get people stop selling out, taking a check from these people instead of stamping and tell these people the truth? These folks just as that ass kisser, homosexual. Look, AIDS looking ass, what's his name? Ash, if he ain't got AIDS, hell, he done missed a good opportunity. Damn, looking like Eddie Long twin brother. Little skin ass. Talking about somebody just a little deputy dog looking ass.
That's right.
Folks got all that money, charging $60,000 roll in to do anything for you. That's beside you got to pay for airfare and got to pay for accommodation for their food. That's separate from paying them $60,000. These niggas ain't never rolled in and did nothing for you free. These people don't do them but shake you down. Because they don't sit around and look at that in the same damn situation we in. What you trying to charge us for? You got to hear that man. Won't you tell them how that man is treating us? They ought to be standing telling our people to rise up. Damn a falcon.
That's right. That's right.
Give a damn about no falcons rising up. What the hell they gonna do for me? White people gonna make money for me. I know Lanky out there heard now, boy. I done throw that thing out for I know where else. Here there black people sit down here in degradation, we dying, and we damn talking about a falcon rising up. Get your ass up. What about no damn falcon? White folks made a fool out of us. Running and damn cheering. And then look at your ass. Your ass go right back to your slumlord. Right back to your damn project. Right back to your piece of shit of a job. And talking about a damn falcon rising up. Damn the falcon. Don't put no money in my pocket. Now, how the hell they gonna do? They're gonna bring money to the city. You still a nigga. How they gonna help you? Hell, you don't work for the dome. Now people bad. They tell us anything. Hell, we just be just excited. Whatever we can do to just jump out here and kiss their ass. But you can, mwah. Every time I say, just drop it right now. Drop it. Pull them down. Mwah. I don't know what I'm going to do unless I kiss your ass. Stop it. Y'all stem you be men and women. If you got to sell your integrity to be who you are, don't do it. That's why I stay here. Listen, I could have been built a cathedral. Listen, ain't many preachers smarter than me. They're not smart enough. They can't remember. They can't think. They're not suave enough. They just really not. They smooth. They crowded, but they crooked. Ain't nothing to be that. Let me see. All I got to do is be homosexual. Them sisters a woman. Listen, all I do is tell lies, sleep with these women, have sex with these kids. Hell, the folks will give me money. They'll throw money. Don't take it nowhere. Oh, he's a man of God. Little boy pregnant. He's a man of God. Don't sit there. Get your mouth out of man. Man of God done put his mouth on them little boy, though. That's sad. They'll pray for the preacher and the victim get shit. What does it take to be a false prophet? That means to be a prophet to these people. Nothing. They ain't even got a standard. Hell, you can cheat on your wife. You can be homosexual. Hell, men marry men. They got a first man, not a first lady. Who the hell you marry, Adam? How you get a first man? Y'all didn't get that. 999,678 more. 65. Listen, I had 1 million of them. I can't expect me to keep up with all these numbers. Listen, I like the man told, man, I ain't got nobody number. Listen.
Remember Yahuwah, which is great and wonderful, and fight for your Aki, your Ben, and your Banu, and your Ashah, and your Beth.
See what he just told him to do? I'm going to move y'all on. But listen to what he just told him to do. He ain't told him to go out here and rob and steal and kill nobody and sell no dope. He said, when he prayed, he just told every one of the men, Aki, you remember your sons, the Banu are their daughters. Remember your daughters. Your Nashim is your wife. Remember your wife, your kids, and fight for them. Why the hell we sitting around here and I get killed? The first thing white folks tell us, listen, if it's not going to be nonviolent, we're not going to talk to y'all. They always want to be nonviolent. Hell, after one of ours get killed. Why they weren't nonviolent in September 11th? Why weren't they nonviolent during the Civil War? Why weren't they nonviolent when they fought England? Because they realized to get their independence, they were going to have to fight against them. Why the hell you going to look at how you going to get your independence? That's amazing. White people got history books showing you, and this is called great feats, that these folks sat here and fought against people. They fought against a government. They overthrew a government and established a government. That's insurrection. Y'all people don't know no better. You know why I don't like talking about people? Oh, it dumbed me down. Christians dumb me down because it's scary that you can read something and say, explain to me how they are pioneers, great explorers, all these different names you're going to give them. When everything they ever got, they stole, took, robbed, and lied. And still they're heroes. They'll be a statue of these decrepit crackers, and later on you'll find they nothing but life. They never did the work. Never did the work, and they give it to you all the time. Why is it that when you try to stand up for your kid, Sandra Bland, that was our daughter. That was a future black mother of our race. A woman with a womb that could carry the next deliverer, the next doctor, the next psychologist, the next attorney general, whatever, next ruler for our people, anything. Hell, if they had a regular job, just having another one of us. They took that from us. Michael Brown, they took that from us. They took that from us. White people ain't letting you take that from them. When you take from white folk come to get there and they going to get more than what they're supposed to get. At least we fair. When Abraham went there, he just took back all the good. He didn't get nowhere. He didn't try to, listen, that's your shit, I don't want it. I just want what's mine. You came and got my son, my daughter, I come to get them back. Y'all got me? You came to get my brother, I came to get them back. Why is it we don't have that mindset? Why y'all don't pray and remember? White people tell you to pray and forget. Yes, drop that. All I hate Dabarim. I'm going to get ready to let y'all go. Finish up what I got. All I hate Dabarim. Now, whatsoever things are written aforetime, what's it written for now? I'm trying to make sure you ain't forget that. That we through patience, what we supposed to have? Oh, okay, let's see something. 25th chapter of the book of All I Hate Dabarim, that they're going to call Deuteronomy. Let's see about 15. Let me finish up what else I got. I'm going to try to let y'all go. Y'all all right? There's a lot y'all need to learn, though. Y'all really don't, it's so much more information that you're not even privy to. The Christian preacher not going to tell you this. They scared you're going to get riled or agitated. At some point you got it. Hell, you know it bad. You got more agitation than Kool-Aid. Bastards got more agitation than tea. This is what you do. You take a leaf or herb, you boil it. It changes water to a different color. Now in order to sweeten it, you got to pour sweetener in it. If you pour that sweetener in there and leave it, still bitter. You have to take a spoon, not something, well, hell, you from the country, you take that hand. If you're on y'all remember Vacation with Chevy Chase? That little white girl stuck her hand in the Kool-Aid, you got to agitate that Kool-Aid. Whatever you got to use, and then stir that Kool-Aid. Now that sugar, it gets inside and it agitates. So it'll dissolve. Guess what? Every drop, every drink is sweet. That's what I'm trying to do. When we put the Dabarim in you, which is the words, then I got to agitate it. So now in every one of us, you'll taste it. It's there. What done hurt us? Information been poured into us, but there's no agitation. Even Shaul Cuff came, he said he want to stir up. You know what he was doing? That's agitate. All you're doing is agitating. You know what white folks say? You're agitating the people when you're talking like that. You know what should be agitating you? The fact you're looking at news facts and seeing people that shoot your ass on camera, recording, with them talking about it beforehand. I mean, every angle showing, and some damn white jury can say, not guilty. That ought to be stirring your ass up right there. Because you know what I got to consider every time I'm driving? When the time when these white boys going to pull me up and decide he want to shoot? And then the sad part is, my own people going to sit back and say, well, damn, ain't no telling what he did. It's the fact, yes, there are people out here that's guilty. But what about the people that's innocent? What about the fact these people kill us on a normal basis? This is business as usual. And they kill you because they need body parts. Let me get it for a minute. Let me see your license. Gun! Do I let y'all, now I just killed this man. He dead. This is his brother. So do I get him to him, let him take him home? He needs to go to the hospital. He needs to go to the hospital because a doctor needs to declare him dead. It's not legal. You cannot come on the scene and say he's dead. A doctor has this. Somebody that's certified through them, somebody that has this. Y'all know what that is? Those are your two snakes around a rod. And we'll show you that. I'm going to get to it. It's a lot. Y'all got some time. We'll deal with it. The people make a fool out of you because these people got to go through their practice. They need those body parts because your book even talking about, see, when we took animals and we sacrificed them, there were certain parts. You couldn't give up anything. You needed the liver. You needed the caul that sit above the liver. You needed the kidneys. See, white people need kidneys. There's no better organ than black organs. You don't even realize why they kill you. See, y'all, man, this stuff is business as usual, man. This is bidding. We take them to that. They got to cut him off. They got to do an autopsy before they get him back to the family. When I get through all this, so you think the hell they finna let him go through he going to add me. He got enough sense to add me for the kidneys and the liver and the part that sit, the adrenals that sit on top of the kidney. Most don't even know what adrenals is. You thought I just said damn adrenaline. Because you don't know. They don't teach you stuff. They only told you enough and help to make you fail. These crackers are killing these black people for a reason. Your ass thinking they don't like, that's a lie. I do like his ass. Why you think I keep you here? I love your black ass. Hey, I need you here. I need to shoot this bastard. I shoot him in the right spot. I can still preserve them organs and rush him in. I got a heart. I got a liver. I got kidneys. I got vital points that I can get that white people can use. White people are sick. Y'all, stop it. Stop it. They've been watching you too long. White people ain't dumb as you thinking. They shoot your ass for a reason. This is business. Do you know what a kidney go for? Insurance company pay $250,000 for a kidney. Okay. I'm on the corner selling $10 bags. You know how long it's going to take me to get $250,000? Selling $10 bags. Come on. Let's see your license. Gun! That's $250. Matter of fact, he got 2 kidneys. That's $500. Once you lose your liver, you can't live. I got a liver too. And I got a heart. They need your blood. You know what your book told you about blood? Life is in the blood. These people keep telling you they got a shortage. See, this is business. These white people ain't just running out here shooting people like you thinking. They need you to be dumb or damn enough to think white people just shooting people. Hell, you labor. You don't just kill no labor. When you kill it, you got a purpose for it. They don't want you to think. Before he give me this, go on get this out of my way. Then get me ooh Allah Shamut. Right quick, exit they call. I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all just give me a minute. Ooh Allah Shamut. I'll show you something. Ooh Allah Shamut means, and these were the names. Exodus, they told you. Now, that's what Exodus means. Bob Marley, they got, I had a village come from, oh, don't talk about the Bob Marley. Bob Marley really tried to help us. How the hell he tried to help us smoking weed? Bob Marley said some things that were important, but he didn't know enough. See, white people kill when you become dangerous. It's like, man, when you start to interject too much information, once you start still saying stuff like Malcolm X stuff that was still dumb. Jesus was black. Let me get it straight. An earth pig is black. See, white people know you don't know what you think you know. White people just let you talk. Some stuff you say white people couldn't know. You really don't know what you think you know. But I'm going to let you keep talking. They're going to say, see, Malcolm, our stuff people report and they say stuff they said, they don't realize these people make a fool out of you. See, King was a lot smarter when he told niggas. Y'all know, King didn't believe a lot of stuff. King didn't believe in no Jesus. But it made money. See, black people won't look at it. They don't care about that. Hell, they're too stupid. A lot of stuff King didn't believe in his damn self. King didn't believe in the virgin birth. Y'all don't know nothing about no. See, all you know is what cracker told. King worked for them. King wasn't broke. King was getting money from the union. You tell me how the hell unions that were formed by the mafia. Why the hell would the unions be giving Dr. King money? Why would Italians be funding Dr. King's movement? Y'all ass don't think. You just know what these crackers tell you. When King's eyes got open, that's why they killed his ass. King talked with Harold Belafonte and told him later that he had realized he had integrated his people into a burning building. He realized them crackers come back to burn your ass later. Nobody gonna let me turn no damn straw into no gold for free. Your ass sitting here and this man got a white driver. I'm driving his black ass around. His black ass talking about breaking away from my white ass. That make a lot of damn, I'm working for a nigga. I'm the nigga driver. King made plenty of damn money. Black folks sitting around this shit trying to act like this man was broke. They don't tell you no better. They give you your leaders. This bastard was a father damn McGundy, a damn racist, a damn Hindu worshiper. That's why we don't use the word holy, because it refers back to their gods. That's Hindu. They're going to put on your book a Hindu Biblicist Greek goddess. That's what your book said, Holy Bible. Now, white folks see you with, they laughing at you. White folks laugh at you. He know you don't know shit. You don't come, you say, yeah, I'm going to use my Holy Bible. Wear me out. I so wrong. Oh, you got me. Woe is me, eyes undone. I know you don't know nothing. Because you came, you told me Holy Bible. So you don't know your Greek. You don't know Hindu. That just shot. Y'all don't know nothing about these people. These people are a lot more dangerous than what you know. They hadn't told you nothing about these people. The enemy that you're dealing with, your book told you, I'm going to bring the worst of the people among you, and we damn dealing with them. The Mizraim, none of the people we ever dealt with was nothing like these people. These the worst of the people we ever damn seen. Best to smile in your face and let a dog lick them all in the damn mouth. If I catch anybody, remember a dog lick in the mouth, I'm going to get rid of you. I don't want you back on the property. You got no business, no dog lick in your mouth. We don't do that. Do no shit like that. We're clean people. Don't no damn animal licking you in your mouth. I don't kiss no damn animal. That's crazy. We got that stuff from these damn people. I show no damn humanitarian. Damn veterinarian. But straighten your ass up. Come on, son. 25-15 before you give me the Ula 71. Come on, I got to get it. Let me clean all this up for y'all, and I'm trying to let y'all go. See, I'm losing. I'm going crazy. But y'all hear me talk. Y'all should be writing that stuff down. You can go check behind me. Please don't let me lie. At this point, don't trust a black face or a white face. Don't trust an Asian face. Nobody can be trusted. Everybody on watch. Everybody is to be watched. This is your soul on the line. You don't drop your guards on nobody. When they built that wall, he told them you build that wall and you work with one hand, the other hand you have your sword. You know why he look at that? Because shit can break out at any time while I'm working. But you don't think like that. Once you pray and give it to Jesus, they sailed your ass right on over him. Listen, 25 and 15. Don't forget whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patient coming to the scripture might have hope. Don't forget, I'm going to show you what's noted in the scripture true, and ain't nobody going to hold with me in these things. Let's see what the book says.
But thou shalt have a perfect and Sadak weight.
Y'all hear that? You're supposed to have a perfect and Sadak weight. That's a just weight. Sadak. Sadak. That's Tsdak. Sadak. It means just. A just weight. That's the Abari word. Sod, dollar, kuf. Y'all got it? That's the Sod, TS, the dollar, which is the DA, and you got the kuf, which is the Q. Y'all got me? So that's the word for just. Listen.
A perfect and Sadak measure shalt thou have.
Listen.
That thy yamim may be lengthened in the land which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee.
Listen.
For all that do such things, and all that do unrighteously, are an abomination unto Yahuwah thy Elohim.
See that? And white folk got you with scales. That's how they beat you with them. Huh? He told you about having these false balances, false weights. That's how you do in judgment. We got false balance and false weight. Because we'll give white people more of a little, we'll give them more of an opportunity, and we'll look to get them more of a chance. We give our own. Your weight's not just. You know your weight not just. White people go and kill somebody, do something, they stuff just. When you start to do something, we'll say they were wrong. And your book just told you supposed to have a perfect and just weight. If it's wrong for them, it's wrong. If it's something wrong for a black man, it's wrong for a white man. If it's wrong for a white man, it's wrong for a black man. But if I say a white man got no business doing to me, I don't believe no black one should go do it to them. That don't even make common sense. The book told me I'm supposed to have a perfect and just right weight. If I don't, he said, now I commit sin. How the hell am I going to go and rape and kill his women? That's wrong as hell. I'm telling him he's wrong and I'm going to go do the same thing? Then I don't have no just weights. Oh, people crazy. I don't justify going raping nobody. Your ass crazy. I don't want nobody even around me to think like that. Everything we tell this man is wrong. I don't believe in going hanging no white people from no tree. It was wrong they did us. It's wrong for us to do it to them. Listen.
Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way.
You said forget him. You said forget what now?
Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way.
Like what, Brandon?
When you were come forth out of Mizraim.
Tell him what he did.
How he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee.
You know what he did? When the white man came got up, he got the weakest. It's just like when Nahum, y'all told you when he went back, they were stuck up to put Jerusalem up. You heard what he told you? He said, I wasn't there. You heard what he said? He said, I wasn't there. He was telling you why he wasn't there. Shit would have never happened. See, he told you to do something that these people told you to do. You're supposed to forget it. They told you they'll never forget September 11th. They'll never forget none of other people did. Your book just told you. Do you remember what Amalek did with you? When you were coming out of Mizraim, he said you were faint. When you think white people came and took us to deal with it? First of all, they got us sick. They induced us through their food. They got us to believe in their God. You could have never fought me and beat me had you not tricked me. There's no way in the world he could have beat me. Let me tell you something. I was talking to Gwen. She remember Gwen Tarn, went to Columbia. Me and Gwen talked back here one time about in the Olympics how she should have won. Gwen said clear what happened. She said, had they not taken steroid, she said, no way they could have beat me. They threatened to kill her when she was in China. When they ran, they had it in Singapore, they had the Olympics when she ran that year. And she said they want to take a steroid, none of them couldn't beat me. The only way these white folk beat her because he just told you why. He said, do you remember what Amalek did? Let me hear what he did again.
How he met thee by the way.
He met us by the way. Tell me what I was. Tell me what condition I was in.
And smote the hindmost of thee.
Okay, he came up. First of all, he hit me from the back. Let's go there. First of all, he sucker punched me. Let me see what kind of condition I was. Was I at full strength?
Even all that were feeble behind thee. When thou wast faint and weary.
Hell, how is he going to get me? Why you think he get this old weary-ass Christian doctrine? That's how he keeping you so passive. How you think you were so weak, you were so faint, you were so distraught? Hell, anybody could have came up and beat you. And you still had never recovered to get yourself back together. And you still whipping your ass today. Your book just told you, you remember that? What else he told me?
And he feared not Elohim.
See, why else would anybody come do what they do though? Tell me why a man would come and rape a woman. Your wife, come in your cabin, sleep with your wife, take him out, and come get your daughter, take him back in the house and sleep with, and his nasty ass wife will still sleep with him. Her nasty, trifling white ass still stayed in there with him. Because she was a damn bull dagger. Hell, you don't think she let him get all that to herself, do you? Hell, Monica Lewinsky? Y'all think that was Bill semen on her skirt, huh? Y'all ain't talk. Y'all ain't checked Hillary, have you? Hillary a mean-ass stroker now. I'm trying to tell you, these folks dangerous. Wait, this was damn. How many of y'all remember the Whiskey scandal? That was beautiful how they came out. You know what else was beautiful about it? She already knew about Monica. Monica was not new. He was banking in the White House. She already knew. She only became angry because he was so damn trifling. He let it get out. He didn't kill her like he did everybody else. These white people, this is old behavior. Their husband going to sleep with other women, that ain't no new shit. That's old shit. That's why these Baptist preachers get it from. These damn gay-ass preachers, these sorry-ass, I blame all these women that stay with these damn preachers that let them go out here sleep on their ass and they stay with their trifling ass ought to go to hell too. What the hell my white light stay with me knowing I'm out here banging some damn women, having sex with some men and kids? Her ass need to go to hell. Then the stupid ass member, they sit there saying, I don't believe he did it because his wife's still there. Hell, she getting some too. A lot of these preachers can't say what I say. I walk flat-footed. Hard to push a man over flat-footed. I don't walk on my tippy toe. I ain't walking on the damn ice. Y'all hear me? Nobody done told us the truth. We in bad shape. Bad shape. And these women sit here and know these damn guys full of shit and let you sit here and still keep following them. Listen to what else he told us.
Therefore it shall be, when Yahuwah thy Elohim hath given thee rest from
y'all hear what he said? He said, therefore it shall be now, when Yahuwah done given you shalom. That's the word for rest. Peace, shalom. Where he give you rest? Nuach, rested. Listen what happened.
From all thine enemies round about.
Tell him what he want me to do, man.
In the land which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee.
Then he want me to forgive and forget all about it, because let the bygone be bygone.
For an inheritance to possess it.
What happened?
That thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under Shamayim.
What you want me to do?
Thou shalt not forget it.
Hear what the white man taught you. You know you're supposed to forgive. You telling me after that's over with, you don't care about get away, you don't hit me, you don't hit me, you hit me. Oh man, I was weak, I was feeble. You smoked behind the part. I done got up, I done got on my feet. Nigga doing damn good now. Nigga riding good, living good, nigga done got himself together. Nigga got his own place, ain't renting no more, I'm doing good. Tell me why I'm over him. Because he forgot that shit. What white folks say? You doing better now. Just gone, baby. Leave it alone. This in your book. That's right. He said after you get back on your feet, once you recover yourself, once you get back to full strength, blot his name from under Shamayim. You go back and you get his ass. That's why white people don't want you to hear this. I take his book and show you what's in it. I didn't write this book. Now you gonna believe it or not, or you gonna say it's taken out of cut. So you telling me what he said ain't what he said. You just heard Yahushua tell you, don't think I come to destroy no law or no Nabah. He said, I didn't come to destroy, I came to fulfill. I don't know where you got that lie from. Man done told me once I get back to full strength, recover myself and get my land. He told me, don't I forget it. What the hell I'm sitting around talking about, let me forget it. No, sir, he told me, don't you ever forget it. I'm going to remember everybody that smote us when we were weak. How you got the feeble among us. You got me when we were coming out the way. You got us when we were distraught. You got us when we was in confusion. I won't forget it. Told me, don't you forget it. Now go find these Christian priests and tell them to open that up to you. They say, Jesus is love. Jesus love niggas. Love them. You can pack their ass on ships. You don't have to feed them. You let them vomit on you. You don't have to wash their ass off. He love niggas. Sell their ass to their captivity. Damn Jesus. Ooh, Allah Shamut, 71. That book right in it. I be so crazy. I probably should have went to seminary school so I could have got educated. I need to find me a picture of Jesus. I just need something to shit on. So I can take it and show it to white people and say, who is this? They said, that's Jesus. I said, I done shitting on him. So this ain't shit. So you said, this shit him. This some shit him. Everybody, that's Jesus. No, this ain't some shit. Shit on that picture would be more than what he is. Michelangelo actually painted a picture himself. That's how bad. I grew up as a child. How many of y'all, when you picture Jesus, you can see that picture in your mind? That show you how white people just imprison some in your mind, just burn some in your mind. An image of his damn self. An image of his family sitting around a table. If you count it, it makes no damn sense. It was Yahushua and 12. That means it should be 13 people on the picture. Look at the picture. 16 damn people and 2 of them women. No women were there. Cups all damn kicked up. Loaves of bread. You're like, where do you get that from? And your family sitting there talking about the Last Supper. You look at that, that's the only Baphomet. These folks have made a fool out of you. These folks done gave you the goat and made a fool out of you. They done said replace the sheep with a goat. He told he spake like a lamb, but he was a goat. Ooh, Allah Shemut, 71. Let's see how that work right quick. Listen.
And Yahuwah said unto Mushah, see, I have made thee a Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aharun thy Aki shall be thy Nabah. Guess what an Elohim can do? An Elohim can make decisions and give life. Got it? So you can see the importance of why a white man want to kill you. Because you can give life, that means life comes from you. That's why I need your organs. People don't realize black organs are most expensive. They need you. When they go to Kush, watch what they do. They always go as people looking and posing themselves and giving aid. They always want to take virals from people. They always want to come and give people medication and antidote for sicknesses that never existed until we came into contact with the damn devil. They inject you with this shit. You ain't had it for you. Look at black people now. Years back, black people didn't know about all these diseases, no diabetics and stuff. When white people came and did medical research on us, that's when we found out we were sick. Old black people lived for years eating damn slop jaw, eating chitlins and shit. I don't eat that garbage anyway, but they lived and survived long. So when the white man came and took by from, what did it? Diabetic. They just said, I'm going to die well? Diabetic, you going to die. Because I'm going to start injecting you, and I'm going to start working with you mentally first. Before I start giving you that, I got to mentally inject it. I got to get you to succumb to what I told you. That's how I'm going to kill you. I'm going to use words, verbiage, and terminology that you won't look up, and all you're going to do is just trust me and believe me. I'm going to disguise myself. I'm going to come in with a coat and cause it white, and I got some shit hanging around my neck. You're going to buy everything I tell you. I'm going to sit in a chair, roll on wheel, my ass move around, set you down, and just sit back. How you been feeling? You know you're sick as hell. I'm this far from you. Kick my foot back.
You got some shit that I just told you, you're going to die in a week, it's contagious, and I'm just touching on your ass. How contagious if I'm touching on you? I ought to have a mask, I ought to have a suit on. So he made that up too. That shit so contagious, you catch it, you be done, it'll kill you. Nobody can breathe in, walk right in the room and your ass is sitting there with you. Why? Because I got the antidote. The reason I got the antidote, because I made the poison. You don't make a poison without an antidote. You just don't think. Why white people don't get it? Malaria. Black people been living in Kush all these y'all said malaria done come and wiping us out. All these diseases come up, we never heard of them, never seen them before. These are plagues that came from Mizraim that our Elohim put against Mizraim, and the white man has always studied how to come back and put it back together. I'm going to show you how it works. He just said, see, I made you an Elohim, right? Listen what happened.
Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aharun thy Aki shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the Beni of Yasharal out of his land.
The sons, Beni, remember it's plural. That's going to deal with the sons. They're not children, they're sons. It's always dealing with them from a male standpoint. Listen.
And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my art and my wonders in the land of Mizraim.
Remember, the art is his signs in Mizraim. Listen.
But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you.
See that? But he's not going to listen unto you. What happened?
That I may lay my hand upon Mizraim and bring forth mine armies and my people, the Beni of Yasharal, out of the land of Mizraim by great judgments.
Listen.
And the Mizraim shall know that I am Yahuwah when I stretch forth mine hand upon Mizraim and bring out the Beni of Yasharal from among them.
Listen.
And Mushah and Aharun did as Yahuwah commanded them, so did they.
Listen.
And Mushah was 80 years old, and Aharun 83 years old,
yes,
when they spake unto Pharaoh.
Mushah was 40 and his brother was 43. Listen.
And Yahuwah spake unto Mushah, and
you know what that's something else? That was amazing. Well, he was 80, I'm sorry, he was 80. His brother was 83. 80 is 20, I'm sorry. But you know what's bad? These folks coming on, white folks teach you about celebrating, and you ain't supposed to remember your birthday. How the hell we knew he was 80? Somebody had to be remembering every year. Yeah. How we knew his brother was 43, 83? White people just tell. They buy everything white folks tell them. Listen.
And Yahuwah spake unto Mushah and unto Aharun, saying,
what did he tell them?
When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying,
yeah,
shew a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aharun, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent.
Listen.
And Mushah and Aharun went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as Yahuwah had commanded, and Aharun cast down his rod before Pharaoh.
And what happened?
Before his servants, and it became a serpent.
Listen what happened.
Then Pharaoh also called the wise Anus and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Mizraim, they also did in like manner with their enchantments.
See that? They've been studying. They looked at when he did this ain't nothing new for us. What happened, son?
For they cast down every each his rod.
And what happened?
They became serpents.
That's why you look at the medical field, you look at them. That's why they'll show you with the 2 snake heads on it. Because they show you where they get their information from. They study from Mizraim. So all these folks been studying back from Mizraim. What's the purpose of a doctor coming in and have a stethoscope and he's got to have 2 snakes around the stick? Say it right in my face. They're showing you where you at. You just don't know where you at. Y'all don't know where y'all at, do you? Why you think they just happen to have 2 serpents around a stick around their neck? Because they're trying to tell you that they're sorcerers. That's why they show you the bowl at the pharmacy with it, because they show we conjure. That's how you make Medicaid. They conjure it. Oh, I know. They call it some other stuff through science. Putting together. They've been using conjure. That's why I try to teach and educate our people. You got to get away from his medication. These people have always been practicing this stuff. He told you how they did what he did, how Mushah did. They did it by conjuring, by sorcery. He told you they were sorcerers. You'll go see a magician. I don't watch no magic shows. I catch somebody walk up, pull a rabbit out here, I'm going to kick you dead in your damn stomach. You're not finna practice that stuff around. Get your ass away. That stuff witchcraft. Don't come play. But see, they don't play because that's how they introduce you to it. First, they start for kid trick. Start pulling some shit all out. They done pulling this damn everlasting napkin from under his sleeve. Then he got a damn rabbit. Then he popping hats and stuff. It's cute. And who I always get? The kids. So make something this for the kid. Then your ass sit there just study grinning shit in your pants. Got to throw your drawers away on laugh so damn hard. Whole time they been playing with you. Because now guess what happened? Now when I start moving you into other curious hearts. Huh? Play with a Ouija board. You know about tarot cards? It's just like playing cards. Every time he just keep introducing your ass to something, he just keep pulling you around until you become comfortable, and it all started with magic. They always take your ass to Disney, to the Magic Kingdom. What you do? So if a mouse come in your house, you gonna let him have fun and play around there and sleep in there? What the hell you down there sitting around playing with a damn mouse for? That's a rat. Why the hell you got your kid playing with a rat? People always introducing your ass to something trying to make you an animal lover. Oh, check. Get your ass away from me. I don't want to play with no damn rat. Now I know your ass stinking. Get away from me. Why is a grown man, you a pedophile? Why you got that shit on walking around here? Get you a job. That's how they get you. Let's finish up something. All I hate Dabarim 28:59. I left a little bit up here. We'll try to get ready and let y'all go. Y'all need to know this, though. See, once you understand better, nobody can never make a fool out of you again. Let's see what happens. This is all I hate Dabarim. Don't forget, these are the words. And whatsoever written aforetime, written for our learning. Right? Okay, let's see. This is all I hate Dabarim 28:59. Listen.
Then Yahuwah will make thy plagues wonderful.
See that? That sound good? Gonna make your plagues wonderful? He gonna increase them. That's why we said them got glaucoma, diabetes, high blood pressure. They just came out, they told me they got a strain of gonorrhea that you can't get rid of now. Incurable. Yahuwah told you that. Your bruise is incurable. There's none that pleads your cause. You don't have no healing medicine. That's why these white people can't make nothing to kill you. First of all, the shit they make from animals. How the hell you gonna make something off a rat and it gonna work for me? Ain't no rat. Your book told you all flesh is not the same flesh. How the hell you gonna experiment with something on a rat and give it to me and it's supposed to work? Ain't no rat. I don't piss when I walk. They don't even think about stuff. Where do they practice this stuff on? It's their curious arts. Listen.
And the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses and of long continuance.
Listen.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Mizraim.
Why you think you got them? Look what he's going to bring upon you. All the diseases of Mizraim. Listen.
Which thou was afraid of.
Which you was afraid of.
And they shall cleave unto thee.
And they going to stay on you. That's how you got them. Don't blame these white people. Yahuwah giving them to you because you done broke away from what he told you. He let this white man invent them and give them to your ass because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Don't go, when I talk about the white man and his ways, his action deed, I'm not a proponent of his foolishness. I don't run with him. I'm one that's looking to follow and obey what he told me to do. I'm talking about all I heed, not the white man. The reason why the stuff still cleaving us because we hadn't broke away from him. Come on, son.
Also every sickness.
You said some of them?
Every sickness.
And what else?
And every plague.
Yeah.
Which is not written in the book of this law.
What happened?
Them will Yahuwah bring upon thee.
Cancer. Sickle cell. None that's written. How you get it? Sickle cell not a white disease. All these diseases come on. He told you stuff that wasn't written in the book. I'm going to give it to you. Showing you how truthful this book is. Listen.
Until thou be destroyed.
Until I kill all of you. Wipe you out. Listen.
And ye shall be left few in number.
Yeah.
Whereas you are as the stars of Shamayim for multitude.
Go ask them people about the numbers they kill. They've been wiping us out. We few. You look like a lot of people. We few in number compared to what we was. Listen.
Because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahuwah thy Elohim.
Listen.
And it shall come to pass.
Tell them what happened, Brandon.
That as Yahuwah rejoiced over you to do ta'ud.
What happened?
And to multiply you.
Tell them what he going to do now.
So Yahuwah will rejoice over you to destroy you.
So that show you right there by him laughing. It's going to be a big joke to me when I see what these people do to you. I'm going to be laughing and having fun when these people do what they're going to do to you. Because you know why? He told us this is how important it is for us to obey his word. He said, I'm going to take pleasure when these people do what they do to you. For the fact you left the word. You stopped being obedient to what you were told. This is why so much happened. Now, won't these preachers tell us this? The problem we got with the white man is connected to the fact we're not obeying. We got to get to obeying what he told us. We're going to break away from these sickness, these disease. Cover them on this cruel master rule. Come on.
And to bring you to naught.
Listen.
And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it.
Listen.
And Yahuwah shall scatter thee among all people.
Listen what they're going to do. Now, so you know how you got to South America and all these other countries, all these other places? Because he scattered us there. No cracker put us there. Listen.
From the one end of the Aritz,
To what?
even unto the other.
And they're going to say, ain't no way you can go a black man ain't there. That's a lie. White man took us no damn well. Took us where we were already at. We already covered this continent for a white face and took us nowhere. And these white folk keep lying to you about how you got to your places. But what you expect when you read his book and he wrote it and he's a liar? Listen.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Jesus. Nigga come along now, go to nigga serving Buddha. Hell, he eat two servings of fried rice, all of a sudden now he a damn Buddha worshiper. White Negro! All of a sudden now he Buddha. Nigga learn 2 karate moves, you can't bring him back. We done lost him. Serve that Hindu. Nigga done said that, learn how to squat one time, get his leg and put it over behind it, and put it over behind his neck. Behind his neck he can smell his ass. Now he Hindu. What does hinder you? Our people in bad shape. All these places he done dispersed her to, it's a man. You done went down and you done start following this man Nicopolis. You start worshiping him. Listen.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
We ain't know nothing about it. Listen.
Even wood and stone.
Yes.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
Listen.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Listen.
But Yahuwah shall give thee there a trembling heart.
What else, son?
And failing of eyes.
Listen.
And sorrow of mind.
Listen.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
What our life in, we some blue light coming. Go check out now, black people known notorious for bad heart named glaucoma. Listen.
And thou shalt fear Yum and Lelah.
That's it. You're going to feel day and night. Listen.
And shalt have none assurance of thy life.
See that? You ain't got no, tell me what assurance you got to know the white man ain't going to do nothing to you. They ain't going to kill you. Huh? What do you got? Tell me who they're talking about. They're talking about a white man. They're talking about you. You're the only people. You have no assurance that these people not going to kill you. None whatsoever. There's nobody to help you do nothing. Listen.
In the morning thou shalt say, would Elohim it were even.
They said when it was daytime, you were hoping for the night to come because the fact you worked so damn hard out there and your ass worked like a damn mule and sweated your ass to death, picking and working the whole day. And what happened?
And at even,
and when the nighttime came,
thou shalt say, would Elohim it were morning.
Then you wished it were morning because you had your ass scared about the booger man burning crosses out there, riding around all that damn white rodeo damn noise. Listen.
For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear,
yeah,
and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
What happened?
And Yahuwah shall bring thee into Mizraim again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Yeah.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Yeah.
And no ease shall buy you.
What happened?
Chapter 29.
That's good right now. Y'all know why we read that? You in Mizraim. This is Mizraim. The white man lied to you. He told it was America. This is Mizraim. The comparison to prove it out that in Mizraim is the fact that he has a river that runs down through the middle. It's called the Nile. The Nile covers the majority of the west side and the east side is a smaller part to it. We have what's called the Mississippi. The Mississippi covers down across the east side. And guess what? These are craters that they use. They call these the craters of where all the travels are made. This is how they move exports and stuff through the Mississippi. Same way through the Nile. This place is the same exact place. Not only that, on the Nile, they happen to have a city called Memphis. Guess what else? You just happen to have a city that sits on the Memphis. That it called Memphis that sits on the Nile. I'm sorry, on the Mississippi. Isn't that amazing? They also have a pyramid that sits there, Sakaria. They just finished building in 2010 that they set right on the Mississippi. And they put Bad Pro Shop over the top of it. Fishermen of men. These people been getting you the whole time you've been here. When you go back to look at Mizraim works on their walls, they'll show you their pictures where they had the black men, where they had the people doing slave and toting work. Guess what your old pictures show? Black people in the field toting cotton. You know what's important about that? Because Mizraim also had cotton. After the Civil War, y'all people don't know that. Let me help y'all out. First of all, after the Civil War happened, England would not back your ass. When you fought against the North, England wouldn't back the South. So therefore, that put them in detriment and they lost money because of the cotton trade. They lost free labor. Guess who jumped in the trade? Mizraim did. Mizraim became industrious off of cotton and pushing cotton. This is shit they won't tell you about. See, everything these people done told you about, they done say here and trapped you in. They also have another building. They have a pyramid that they have set up, that they have sitting in Las Vegas with the damn Sphinx sitting in front of it. Same stuff they got from them. Everything that these people have done, they done put you right. You've been in Mizraim the whole time. What sense do it make for white people to be a pyramid over him? Because this has always been a part of Cush. They've been lying. How you going to sit here, he done destroy, he done told you, I'm going to bring you into Mizraim again. Again puts you back here. You ain't going to believe what happened. By the time they actually took you in captivity and got you here enslaved, would have been around about 16, 18. This will be 200, 2017, 2018 to be 400 years. This was the time period you were told you were going to be in captivity. 400 years. He told you in your fourth generation, I'm going to bring you out. That's why I'm so agitated. That's why I'm so mad and upset. Can't stay here no more. This has been Mizraim the whole time you've been here. Go look in Washington, D.C. All he built, that's all he been showing. All those works and buildings are after Mizraim. He been big. How he just happen to have a city called Memphis on the Mississippi? And just happen to put a pyramid right there just like they done over there. Their pyramids are monuments for the dead. That's what you don't realize. That's why white people set all them monuments up. Necropolis, all this stuff you get from these people because they are monuments for the dead. In the monument that he put on the one, he put the pyramid, he put Sakari that he put up on in Memphis, he just happened to have a statue out in front of it. Ramses. Why the hell would he have a statue of Ramses? A pharaoh of Mizraim. Of Ramses. Sitting right there in front of him. Why would he do that? Make a fool out of which we know Ramses is actually the land, not the name of them. But that's how, but just the fact they put a statue there and put the name on it to tell you what. White people throw it right back in your face and show you ain't shit. Y'all come out clear, y'all go to sleep, y'all days out. These white folk making a fool out you. Now you can check behind me and you got to ask yourself, what's the catch or reason you sit here and you keep mimicking Mizraim? Because you've always been Mizraim. You know how we always been Mizraim? Mizraim has always been big on where you got your cocaine from and your nicotine. Y'all don't know this. White, listen, they've gone back, exhumed bodies. You know what they found in their fingers and hands? Cocaine. Nicotine. Because Mizraim on the other end traded with them. Crackers always been on this shit. You didn't know that, did you? Why would they tell you? Y'all can check behind me. Mizraim. That's why, that's amazing. You ain't gonna believe what I can get here, Leon. Cocaine. If I go down to the convenience store, what can I get y'all? Cigarettes. Same shit in Mizraim. Same shit. And you keep wondering why cocaine flooding your streets. You keep wondering why nicotine is killing your people. This is the same shit you did in Mizraim. He told you I'm going to put you back there again. And I'm going to multiply your plagues. Listen, those people were junkies. Mizraim them have always been junkies. Like these crackers, they junkies. Now they got you sitting here and your ass hooked. And these preachers won't tell you nothing. They ain't hearing them. I'm going to tell them, but they ain't going to hear me. They love the oppressor so much. Give me 1 Corinthians 14, 4, I can go. I'll let y'all go. I done spoken enough. 4 and 14. He get ready to take out their money. That's what I got on them. Let me get, so you don't want to hear my song. And Bishop, let Bishop out of here, Bill. I'm a soldier. Y'all all right? That's what we do. Our people don't know. Y'all, how many of y'all this just really makes you upset to learn this stuff? You go and you read this and you research behind me, see if I'm lying. Your cocaine, your nicotine, they gave it to you. It's amazing you can get it here. Because they've been telling you, you've been here. He just told you it's called the Mississippi. That's the Nile. That's a crater. You know how much trade you can do and how many boys they made on the Mississippi? These crackers them play, all they do is just change the name. Whole time you been the whole time. All these bastards did was just sell you around, dropped you out. Remember, you sat in the bottom of the boat. Your ass wasn't navigating. So I took you off. Your ass would have thought you was somewhere new. You've been here the whole time. You've been here the whole time. Sail your ass right around and just dropped off on another end. You think you been somewhere. You tell me that cracker got enough sense to make it all the way from over there to over here? Hell no, I don't believe it. Just like I believe Amelia Earhart with an open top plane flew around the world. Hell yeah, that makes sense. Listen, everybody know you can fly around some shit going straight. Your ass ain't turned one time. Your ass went straight and flew around. Does that make common sense? Everyone trying to make old cracker woman look like she done this old flat ass. No, she sat in that plane that long and flew. Stop your mouth. Just stop it. They done came up and found out her ass didn't even die. Her ass got captured. Oh, lying ass. They got a picture of a lying ass sitting on the side of a dock. They always been lying. Talking about her lying ass ain't went no damn well. They got photos showing her sorry ass sitting on the side of the dock of the bay like she damn Otis Redding. Her sorry tired ass. 999,664 more. Man, I had 1 million of these things. Now she gonna holler she did. Otis Redding got that from her. Her lying ass. Told you anytime they tell you, don't believe nothing they damn tell you. Come on, son, finish this up for them.
I write not these things to shame you,
but
as my beloved Beni,
I do what?
Warn you.
That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to warn you. That's good. Give you a hand clap. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.